Hello.
Doesn't matter.
Good
Hello.
evening.
Good
Good
evening, and
evening.
welcome to TaleChasers on Friday. We hope you've had a good week, and if you didn't, well, now's the time to turn that around.
We're here to make it better.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know about
more
that, but if you
entertaining.
watch these people bumbling about, maybe you will feel a little bit better about your own lives.
Damn, was that a pun
Like,
about
wow.
bees?
Oh my god, I
No.
didn't even realize that.
Can't believe
I,
you've done this, Amber. Your genius sickens me.
haha, yes, that was totally intentional.
Yeah, yeah, of
Just
course.
intentional as
Yeah.
this segue into our announcements, of which there are only a few. Tomorrow, you will find Mark hosting his Calamica sessions
Yes.
over on this channel. And next Thursday, you will see The City Below, which has a recap from Ryan, which is something that we should definitely announce because it's something very special.
Oh, that's true.
And then hopefully we have a game on Friday as well.
Yeah,
Like normal.
I hope so.
About that, I have a
Uh-oh.
barbecue next week
No!
on Friday, so either we play later in the evening
doing
or
double
I have to
Hagal
move
then.
date. Well,
Okay, double Hagal, Friday, Saturday.
like I just said, I have a barbecue in the evening, so I will not be home until a bit later in the evening. But we will sort that out this week and keep people posted.
Very well.
For now, we will presume there will be a session next week.
Damn.
Without further ado, though, Kimo is going to give a recap today
Yeah.
for you
Oh,
listeners
yeah.
and also for Brandon, who wasn't there because he was on vacation. But now he's not.
This is
Hi.
true. Last time, some things happened. Namely, we picked up right where we had left off with the Pact Breaker striding away. And, because, the Pact Breaker had done its job. The Pact was no longer. And Zarius was unconscious on the floor, being helped by his friends. And then suddenly the Pact Breaker just kind of stopped and stood still for a moment, and then Vincent was like, "Huh, did you guys hear that?" And after an active perception check, we did in fact hear something, namely a off in the distance, between the rustling of the tree leaves, there was a distant wail, a scream, some might say, of a lady going, "Please help me!" And with us being fresh out of a battle already, and us trying to make sure Zarius was okay, Vincent and Alphonse decided that they will head there first. And Lawrence, he managed to patch up, I believe, Vincent and Alphonse.
Yes, I second level cure wounds you both and maximized it.
Yeah, there
So
you
you
go.
basically just ran back to you were full HP.
Yeah. And just before Vincent and Alphonse was supposed to head out, Vittorio made sure to throw one of a little magic item. It's part of a pair or a set. It's two small stones, magical stones, in fact, that kind of look like snake eggs. And when you hold one of them, you can sense the other one's direction just as per the locate object spell. And he made sure that, Vincent had that before they set off. And, they went off. And in the meanwhile, Lawrence, he made sure to thank the Pact Breaker, who now had started moving again after hearing the scream. But, the Pact Breaker kept going in the opposite direction. And, yeah, we realized realized that we can't quite get Zarius up on his feet easily enough, and Lawrence also thinks that it might actually be better if he gets to quote unquote sleep it off, as it were, because he needs time to process many things, and not just his physical state. And then,
I have something to say.
Yes?
I've realized something, Ferris.
Yeah.
The bees are outsiders. Or familiars or something. Aether kindred.
That would be very wacky. But I suppose
Yeah,
we'll
because
see.
think about it. Why else would the pact breaker stop and turn in the direction?
He flew up, no, didn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he went the opposite direction of where the scream came from.
Yeah, but he turned his head in that direction to go like Nani.
Yeah, I suppose we'll see today if this is true or not. But yes, we decided to start, carrying Zarius betwixt us. There you go, that's the word. And we headed towards the location where we had heard the scream, and Vittoria made sure to confer with the little snake egg of location that we were going in the right direction. And once we got closer, we found actually not even upturned, it was like, yeah, a wagon on its side in a bit of a clearing. There was just stuff everywhere. No bodies anywhere. But there were signs of some struggle in the mud, basically like someone had been trying to like be steady on the ground, and they had kind of gotten pulled forward, and then there were no more tracks of struggle. Sort of like someone had maybe been snatched up by something flying. And while we look around here, we put Zarius next to, I believe, this boulder, and Vittoria has a little look around. He finds something on the ground that piques his interest, which later on we realize that it's part of a wing belonging to a very big bee. But before realizing that, we hear a little voice coming from within the cart, and it is the woman who yelled for help. And she's basically asking if it's clear here outside. And I was like, yeah, there's no one around, or no things around. And she's like, no, I'll just stay in here until I know it's 100% safe. And then Vittoria asks about if the two of our companions might have if they came this way, and she's like, yep, they did. Yeah, very kind of them. One of them is in here wounded. It's like, okay, well, where's the other one? Oh yeah, he got taken away. And it was in fact the giant bees that had attacked this wagon. Inside it was not Vincent, it was Alphonse who was there. And we managed to get him back on his feet. And as this is going on, Tokas hears something in the distance. Sounds like a bit of buzzing that is getting closer, which he informs us of. And, Vittoria runs over to grab Zarius and usher Tokas towards the wagon. We dive inside and hide and try to keep as quiet as possible as the buzzing grows ever louder. And then we spend, that was a good couple of minutes, I think, just being quiet as we hear mandibles and quite big legs on top of the wagon, and they're kind of gnawing on some of the wood. And after a while, yeah, they leave, and they head in the which direction was it? Southeast. And that is in fact the direction that the snake egg is pointing as well, to the one that Vincent has on his person. And then we decide that, okay, well, Zarius is going to have his beauty sleep at a later date, and we wake him up by giving him a greater healing potion. And he's not doing so good, First, when he woke up, he kind of saw just a bunch of shadowy figures and drew his weapon and was very confused. But that kind of simmered out after a while, and he got his vision back. But yeah, he's not in the best of physical states. But we've told him that we have to move now because Vincent is in trouble. And yeah, that's where we left off. We are heading towards the location of what we assume is the hive of these giant bees that have been causing lots of trouble on the road. Oh, and the woman, she also asked us to be on the lookout for her horses. Oh, well.
For the 50th time,
Yeah.
they are not horses.
What?
I think this is literally the last time as well where they said horses like 3 times and they were not
Yeah.
horses.
They're not horses.
They were the little, the dwarven mounts, the hornies.
Very good.
The
They're not called horny.
Okay.
But sure, you can call them hornies. It sounds
We
pretty...
love some hornies.
I mean,
Horny is not so bad, I guess.
it was. I will have you know that the first person who called them hornies, I think, was you yourself when we were in.
No, I don't think so. I would never do that.
No. I am 99% sure that
I
is the
would
case.
never call these cute creatures, which are called unihorns or one-horns, hornies.
Oh, okay, there you go. But yes, yeah, she asked us to look for them if we could as well. I believe I have their names written down somewhere as well. But yeah.
What are they? Super important.
Vital.
Vital.
Thrin and Thunder. There you go.
Thank you so much. That was really important to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Time to get the hornies back.
Yeah,
and Vincent as well, you know.
I mean,
oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry, Brandon.
Help.
You literally cannot rely on these people.
Yeah, we're so unreliable.
They would have just left me to die.
Yeah.
Instead, Brandon will be Alphonse today.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Which is kind of ironic.
It's kind of ironic indeed, but
also, like, nice. Maybe, like, a little callback, you know?
I'm gonna start having, like, PTSD in the middle of this game.
no.
Oh, no!
A little bit.
I regret it. I
Just
take it
enough
back.
to, like, make you invest emotionally.
Mm.
Of
Remember,
course.
if you didn't want to give your players PTSD, why did you make them invest emotionally in your game?
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't know you guys were emotionally invested.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're just.
You guys don't cry enough for me, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course not.
Well,
Please
that's
cry
better
more.
than the opposite, Amber. That's better than the opposite.
Well, they cry all the time.
Correct.
Damn, that's pretty sad, Mark. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Oh. You're the only DM that got me to cry, so be proud.
Very proud. I'm very proud indeed.
So we gotta. Does anyone have a patch me up left?
You can't use it.
Yeah, you can't use any more of the tablets. That's why that's why we got you up before. Well, that's why we got you up with the potion instead.
Yeah, no, I get that. I just don't think I'll be very useful in a battle up next. But let's go.
Just don't do anything too stupid. Try and stay back for once.
I look at you, say, I can't.
What was that?
He said, I can't.
Oh, you can't do anything stupid, or you can't stay back.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pulled
Once
the whole my
more.
scythe out.
The
Once more,
responsibility to save my troubled allies from themselves.
Well, Vincent's not that bad.
Nah, he's a great guy.
I don't know, where is he? I don't see him.
Having a vacation. What do you
I don't.
So Speeby.
I don't know. It's almost like he tried to save a civilian. You know.
Are you sure it's a civilian? Did you
I
ask?
shouldn't have done that.
I was actually a 20th level barbarian.
What if
Yeah.
you try to
Oh,
attack the civilian and that's who did all of this to the
Well,
cart and the
I
wasp
can do-
carried them away?
Of course.
I can do
I
one
want you to
thing
know, it's
first.
out of character. It's a miracle this dwarf lived. She has 4 decks. She would have like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Three
Yeah.
more
I've got
decks, 3
4
less
decks.
decks and she would die. For real.
I'll basically whisper something. May the shepherd protect. Then, and I will use my last spell slot to cast Healing Word on myself,
Holy shit, he is
removing
healing word.
1
What a bard.
wound.
He is quite a bard.
Oh,
You know, of
I
all
have
the
no spell
bards,
slots.
Zarius is one of them.
that's
Zarius
true.
is
Bard
one
to
of
be.
them for sure. I at least can now do not have disadvantage on attack rolls anymore.
That's
And
dope.
saving throw has worse.
Yeah,
That's
saving
something.
throws, that's worth, because those death saves count. Alright. I still can't hobble up very fast, but it's the best I can do.
Yeah. I'll have to get going. And hopefully once Vincent back, everyone can have a nice long rest.
Yeah.
I hope Vasto's alright.
I was right to him. Let's see.
Sure, I'll send him this poem called Whispers of Sunlight.
Hmm.
I just made it up.
On the spot, even.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is not bad. In that case, party. You begin to move away from the cart, leaving this good old lady behind, and hunker
Wait.
down until at least morning.
Oh boy. Wait, how late was it?
Oh, let me just change the
It is
calendar
already
real quick.
morning. Oh, it's not morning.
It's not more. Yeah, it's also 200 years ago.
Mhm.
Yo, sake,
Hey,
we got 200
yo!
years or 240 years more of time.
I was about to say.
We can change the past, you guys, and that will help us change the future.
For real, for real?
3 a.m. That's not 3 a.m.
Where were we staying again? Oh yeah, the dancing horse.
Oh, this woman looks awesome still. I love her token.
She can
Yeah.
barely walk with her forward dexterity. She stands up, she trips.
Well, don't worry, I feel kind of relatable right now.
Yeah, you should.
I use
Destroy
my
your
scythe as a
dexterity.
walking stick.
Mage armor, please. Thank you so much. I do not have draconic resilience now.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
Why? Why would it be weird?
Oh, I don't know.
I
You know
mean,
what you got there, Tokas?
Smoothie.
just speeding. Don't worry about it.
Damn, Togas, you wouldn't want to share some of that mage armor, would you? Right, buddy, pal?
No, of
Winner?
course.
Champ?
Lawrence would never want that after he got his new girlfriend. I mean, robe.
Actually,
His girlfriend's
your mage armor gives me one more
Yeah, I know I do,
Thing.
but you rejected me twice.
Actually,
gonna take a third
your
time.
hand, like the
Rejection
mage armor
point.
gives the hand so much AC.
The hand,
That's
yeah.
true. The hand.
Before
Nice JoJo
leaving,
reference, Amber.
All right,
We
the
really
the
appreciate
time
it.
is now correct again.
what time is it?
7 p.m.
Oh, okay.
The sun
Before
is
leaving,
going down.
I'm going to. I believe her name was Frina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to put down next to Frina a potions of gaseous form, and Tokus will say, "All right, well, can't make any promises that we will be back. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but if there is any trouble, the rest of the group is hanging out that dancing horse. Yes, in Landhaus. This potion will turn you into a cloud of mist, and you can safely waft away if there's any trouble that comes up. In case we manage to come back, then well, I would love to take it back. If we don't, then you can fly to Landhaus or float to Landhaus, I guess, and meet with the rest of our group. They would probably love to know that we're all dead, and yeah, maybe you can have some people to travel around with, and until things are settled.
She like blinks and she says, here's to hoping you'd get back, lad.
Well, I really
Then we'll
don't
crack
wanna-
open one of my casks like I promised you.
wouldn't want to lose a potion, and I'm really looking forward for one of those ales.
Ah, you sound like a noble, right?
Well, more like a merchant. I guess not too different at the end of the day.
You are a gnome, though.
Oh, I heard noble. All right, never mind.
I was like,
Noble,
okay,
like, huh,
what do you mean you're more of a merchant than a gnome? You're definitely more of a gnome.
definitely more of a gnome.
You couldn't be the last gnome, you know?
Ugh, last gnome become
She's
human.
essentially saying you wouldn't want to be separated from your magic items for long or from your like potions and
Who-
shit. You're like, I'm a merchant, and I'm like, yeah, I guess that works too.
That works too. Yeah, I mean, they don't exclude each other. Right. And given the fail-safe plan to the 4-dex barbarian, we can move on.
All right, you leave her behind, and the rest of you move off in a southern direction. Can Kimo roll me a D100?
Sure. 71.
Oh fuck! That's the mass-powered kill roll. We died.
We died.
Imagine that happened, guys.
I can imagine it right now, like I'm picturing it in my head.
What would happen to the world if we died, Amber? Would it all go to shit? Are we the last hope? Or
I mean,
are
if
we
we are the
nothing in the
last
grand
hope-
scheme of
Don't
things?
worry, I got enough
Figure out what
money.
happens when you guys die and you get to make new characters.
Hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna go
Yeah.
to a different time period then.
The
Okay.
world's ended. There is no different time period.
I want you guys to see what
Post-apocalyptic.
happens if you die.
Like we
and
play
head out.
Fallout?
That would be hilarious. Imagine if Zara just straight up marks you.
How'd you know? How'd you know that I purposefully fought so hard against Zariel just to reach the apex of the descent into Avernus arc and just kill myself and offer my servitude to Zariel?
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Of course I did.
Gonna quickly invite Alestina in here, and because I want some
Music.
music.
Self-insert
That would be
time.
nice, right? Foundry's very quiet for me right now. That's because the volume is very low.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go.
Sometimes these tracks are super quiet, other ones are super loud, and
Yeah.
so I will never find the right.
That's his life.
Perfect. So,
No
the
one
lot of you follow Vittorio, who in his hand still bears the snake egg, which almost lightly like shuffles or vibrates as it tugs you in the direction of its counterpart, hoping to be reunited. You'll
Hey.
find rather soon that despite the fact that the sun is still up, though waning, that the area around you grows darker and darker as the canopy begins to thicken, so much so that daylight can no longer penetrate it. At your feet, grasses grow taller and taller until they begin to brush the underside of Tokas's hat, threatening to unseat it every now and again.
Damn.
Tokas, please roll me a.
Yep.
Please roll me a d12.
I'm concerned, but I will do so just because
Come on,
you asked.
Tokas, you can do it.
Right. The best result on the table, I already know.
Okay, d100 then.
Okay, I will do it then.
Okay, do it then.
I did it, and it's a 93. Best result. I is good in D&D, so I know this is the best result on the table.
These are truly the best result.
Thank you, anyway.
They're definitely some results of all time.
But the best ones, to be specific.
Mm,
Out of
mhm,
all the
mhm.
results, of the other 100 results, this is the most optimal one.
Out of all the results, this is definitely one of them.
Two of them, actually. I rolled 2 dices.
Short while into this trek, maybe another 5 or 10 minutes later, you hear a cawing above you and a couple of like branches and twigs rustle through the canopy as they clatter to the ground beside you. Looking up, you can see high above you 2 very large ravens staring down at you with their black, beady eyes. They both look at you, then to each other, and they begin cawing to one another as though engaging in an animated conversation about all of you passing by.
Gonna make some sort of witch sight check. See if these are like normal ravens or like magically conjured familiars. Or will that be thaumaturgy instead?
How high up from Tokas's head are these ravens?
Like 30 feet. How
No
far
one
does
has
your...
that much witch sight. No one has that much witch sight.
Oh,
Man.
right.
I only have 10 feet now. I forgot shit. Like my mind got lowered by 5 feet.
You have no
Good.
feet.
I'll make a thaumaturgy test instead.
Yeah, you can make a thaumatology test.
You know, I can
Sure.
also see what they're saying.
26.
Studying these birds for a moment, Tokas, you do get the sense that there's some sort of intelligence there that shouldn't be present within a creature, which is not completely out of the question for familiars, because obviously they are only pretending to be a beast when they are not really. It is quite unheard of that someone would have 2 familiars, but then logically speaking, there would be 2 different people with 2 familiars, and then what? They would both be like somewhere nearby, like hiding. That means there would be a person within 100 feet of you at least
I need a
to be able
spell.
to, like,
I need a spell to see the spellcaster of a spell.
Like
Mm.
counter spell, right? But like
Oh.
you target a spell effect and it like points you to the location of the. You become aware of the location of the caster.
Yeah, there's a cool effect in spells without numbers that allows you, if you perceive like a psionic power, you can also perceive the source of the psionic power. So kind of like that.
Well, I can just see what they're saying if that's what you're interested in.
Well, that would help.
There's only one bad part about that one, though.
Oh no! Oh no! Spell slot.
It would take about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think we have 10 minutes to spare.
Probably
Uh,
not. Well,
and
Vincent doesn't. We do.
mhm. And when Jory says that, he's just gonna try and ring the Devil's Ringer as well, as we are in proximity to these burbs.
Ding. One of the birds, like gleaming black eyes, like settled upon the silver and crystal Devil's Ringer, which glints in the low light.
But it does ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like puts it back under his shirt. It's like, oh, at least they're not fiends.
I wouldn't think of them as fiends, but I guess I suppose that. Well, nonetheless, if they're just crows or magical crows, doesn't really matter. We have a person to save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we do.
I'm walking as fast as I can. Oh fuck!
Did you
Huh.
It's
drink my
admittedly
potion
not very
already?
fast.
I've used healing. Well, did you give me? You gave me the smaller one as well.
I gave you a normal, common potion of healing to close your wounds.
Yeah, I can drink that. Where's that one in the items?
I can't send it to you because we don't have that module, but it's in items, alchemy, and herbalism, and you have potion of healing.
Does it matter though? Because if you're drinking it to close a wound,
Yeah, but
you're not gonna.
it's yeah. Technically, you just delete it because it removes an
Yeah.
exhaustion. Oh my god! Oh, this is a
Oh.
lot better. I start walking. Oh, this is all better. This is a lot better.
You tell me my concoctions do wonders.
I can walk again. Oh, now it's just this itching wound on my back here that I need to take care of.
Now I can just add curing crippling paralysis to the spine as one of my many feats.
Hmm.
Now, let's move on. We wasted enough time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Was supposed to move on. Amber, can I make a little observation check as we leave the crows?
Goodbye, crows.
What are you looking for?
See if there is any other creatures that are hiding or anything of the sort.
Yeah, the crows are bees in disguise. They remove their feathers.
Sure.
Observation. That is a 10.
Look at you observating. Such a kind.
You don't notice any other creatures, Vittorio, but you also notice that the crows don't follow you. They simply stare at you, and you just see these little motes of shimmering eyes in the dark until you get too far. And they disappear. Because the further you draw away from them, the less dense the canopy becomes. If the bees
Here we
moved
go,
through
it's-
this place, it would be a very uncomfortable journey for them because these branches are far too close, too tightly knit for such large creatures. But perhaps they went over. Regardless, by the time you break out of the tree line, you see signs of civilization. Stone walls and cobblestone path beneath your feet. But it becomes abundantly clear very soon that whatever civilization was here, it is no longer. Because every piece of wall and flooring here is crumbling There is vines and green vegetation filling every gap in the wall and growing over every loose rock. Let me see if I can. Not you, the other one. I need you. There we go. Actually, did I give him vision? He might not even be able to see anything. That's pretty sad.
I can see.
What is this? It's all so grey.
It's green for me.
Let me see. Green, but are you actually able to see anything, Brandon?
No, a black square. I can see Alphonse's token, but then everything else is a black square. And then
Yeah,
outside of the black
Alphonse is a
square is green.
human in a party of non-humans. Actually,
Oh.
Lawrence, can you see? No, you can't see either.
I can share dark vision to him
With what?
Booster.
with my feature.
Okay.
Our domain. Eyes of the Night. Bzzzt. Lawrence will tell him. He'll probably put his hands over his eyes and say a prayer to the Star Child.
Alright. In that case, Alphonse now has the ability to see again.
Is it
Blinches, blinks. Opens his eyes again. Oh, I can see now.
Yes, it is quite surreal. It's hard to believe this is how people just normally see in the
Why is
darkness.
everything in black and white?
Yeah, that's
It
what I was about.
has
to
something
ask.
to do about light spectrum. There are only particles that your eyes can perceive at a certain light level.
What? No, I always used to see in color.
You're
blink.
a special case, Arius.
Why is everything gray? Is this how you
Dark
guys see all the
magic.
time?
That is how normal low light vision works.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
This is
Bizarre's got
literally
bonked so
what I
hard he
just
can't
said,
see anymore.
Zarius. But, very well.
This looks terrible.
Well, it's not too bad. It's a lot better than complete black.
Better than not seeing at all.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's let's move forward. Majority checks on where the snake egg is pulling.
Straight south.
Straight south. Very well.
Can you roll a observation check to keep an ear and eye out?
Yeah.
It's a disadvantage if it's like visual.
Mm-hmm. Suffers a -5, I think.
5. So I'll just listen in. For
You
any
hear some hooting of an owl in the distance, and also soft rustling nearby. Something small.
buzzing. Pretty cute.
Oh, wait. Do paladins not get divine sense?
Too.
You can have divine sense.
I still can't see anything. Hard to spot anything in this darkness.
Well, welcome to the normal life of your night visualize.
I keep blinking a lot.
You spot to your west remains of some sort of archway and a wall.
Oh, this.
And before that, something that looks a little bit like a dais or an
Yeah.
altar, with at the center of it a little squirrel eating an acorn. And when you see it, it sees you and it like kind of stops what it's doing with the acorn. It just like kind of freezes in place.
Hmm.
Mm.
Amber,
Yeah.
is there any kind of religious symbology you can see around here?
Good. You can go and make me an observation check. Actually, you don't even need to when you start moving closer. You can see that the dais is quite weathered and overgrown, probably due to its prolonged exposure to the elements. But what is left upon it is several symbols. One of which depicting a floral design. That you might recognize as the divinity Flora.
Oh.
Oh, damn, you might be right.
What you also notice, Vittorio namely, is that when you step onto the grass, Vittorio, you hear a soft crunching beneath your feet.
Mm.
I look.
There's skeletal remains under your foot. They're
Mm.
just crushed. Very small ones, though. Might have been like a rabbit or a squirrel. And now that you're looking around, actually, there's more of them. Like a couple of rabbits, squirrel-like creatures. Maybe something the size of like a badger as well, just laying among the grass.
Oh. I saw Gabe saying that he wants to investigate the dais for writing or runes. But he also said
You may.
he's be back.
Oh.
All right. So I recognize on the dais is the imagery depicting flora.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gabe rolled a 26.
Right. Let's see. What Tokus notices as he investigates the altar is that the runes are not quite runes, but more like stylistic depictions of wheat, grain, and fruit. He also notices that the altar itself appears to be covered in dents and punctures, along with very suspiciously like dark red looking stains. The last thing he finds. No, wait, his DC is 26. Okay. The last thing that Tokas finds is that there is a very worn down description that reads, "Offer a sacrifice. The squirrel, meanwhile, has like scuttled away from the altar, like looking at Toka as he gets closer and closer. He's perched himself upon a rock.
Wise squirrel. Or maybe not so wise.
Sacrifice? We're not gonna do that, are we?
I don't think Flora is that kind of deity.
I look at all the bones around me. You sure?
Perhaps they come here to rest.
That is
Oh.
more
Give back to the world.
in line, closer.
Oh. In any case, I'll have to look around. I don't really like scratches his head. Not really sure how giant bees would be making sacrifices and yeah.
Flora is also the goddess of adaptation, ingenuity, and evolution here. It is possible through her influences, maybe, there was some kind of change or adaptation to these bees.
Well, I suppose that could have happened, yeah. I mean, they are pretty fucking big.
Yeah, maybe they are like evolved through some kind of ritual, maybe?
Maybe there was a druid involved.
Could be. Amber?
Mm-hmm.
Is the like this on the ground? Is this a blood trail?
No, those are rocks.
Well, kind of
What's
hard,
the difference?
kind of hard to see with the
Well,
dark
they are
vision.
rocks. You hit them with your foot, and they are rocks.
Okay, thank you.
Bronx might be able to pull the bees back here to turn them to normal. Maybe Flora will give you a blessing of some sort.
Well, whatever that might be, we still gotta figure out where the hell they went and yeah, get inside their hive. Find Vincent.
Don't you have a directional marker?
Yeah, he's like standing here at the crossroads. Where is it? Pulling now, Amber.
Still south.
Okay, still south. Yeah, that's what he says. Well, I'm still headed south.
Tokas?
We should probably make quick way then.
No, it's
Yeah.
Vincent. They'll be fine.
I think we should still be as fast as we can.
Although it is quite funny to just imagine Vincent being taken by bees.
I don't really think it's that funny, no.
No, it's not funny because it really happened. But if I were to tell you the story, it'd be, you know. a weird story.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Don't worry about it, Zarius.
well, once we
Also
got
remove Beacon of Hope from your token because it's not active.
Oh, yeah.
once we gotten him out of there, I suppose we could take an extended look at Well, whatever that altar is.
Yeah, we can always go back.
He looks around. He's like, yeah, because if we were to do something now, I mean, I don't know. Probably have to offer up some of our own blood, or he looks. I don't know. Where did the squirrel go, Amber?
Sitting on like a nearby rock, just staring at you.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah. There's also that poor guy, but it feels kind of unnecessary.
I don't think she's that kind of deity.
Yeah.
You can make a religion or theology check, sure, Tokas.
Can I make a
23.
Can I make a beast lore check if this falls in line with what Alphonse mentioned, that maybe this is a little, yeah, they're drawn here when they're reaching the end of their life, kind of like the Den of Bones.
You want to know if animals are drawn here?
If it is something that occurs in, well, the types of animal skeletons that I saw here, so like smaller critters.
Sure, go ahead.
Nice.
18.
Vittorio, you know that there's many types of creatures that simply seek out a place far away from others of their kind or from humanity, even, the domesticate animals who seek to get away from all the business and the hustle and bustle of life to find a place to die. It is not completely out of the question that they could come to a place like this, that they sense something that you maybe don't, just like the Den of Bones, that they would be drawn to a place like this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tokas. Tokas, you know that there are still people on the outskirts of major cities in the Burak who brought praise to the old divinities long after the four gods rose to prominence. We don't call her Flora here in the Burak. Instead called her Belle, and she's a beautiful young maiden with yellowish skin and luscious green hair. If you bring praise to her, you ensure healthy crops and a swift recovery from wounds and fruitful joinings.
Ooh.
It doesn't. She doesn't strike you as like a vindictive or bloodthirsty divinity. More of like a harvest goddess.
I understand. I have an idea. Amber, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
As the divination wizard I am, could I expend a spell slot to have, actually not a spell slot even, a portent, have foreseen this moment of the day before, and grabbed maybe like a small basket or a handful of fruits and vegetables from the cart wreck that was before we left.
I'm going to say. What am I going to say? if you want to do that, and you can join that with spending an inspiration, I will allow you to do that. Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, because you suddenly remember why you packed a bag of fruit while you had perfectly good
Rations.
rations.
Yep. Begins looking around. Well, things like entropic and harmonic divinities, they're difficult to pin down. But, well, it mostly comes from the fact that before a national religion and before a Burek Empire was instituted, most living centers were villages and tribes and nomadic groups, and so the meaning of many things was twisted in between each and all of them. Of course, divinities were born, but they had a different meaning and a different interpretation from each ethnic group, you could say. So, whereas for someone, a deity of nature and peace and bountiful harvest might not really seem like a bloodthirsty god, to some others, like, let's say, Valican tribes of the north, they might think that to get a healthy crop, they have to bathe their fields in blood. Though I don't believe this is the case. If I remember correctly, after the whole debacle with the four gods of the Empire and their fall down and the civil wars and all that happened in between, people clung to some of the old gods, at least on the outskirts of, well, the borders of, say, the Empire. I'm gonna walk up to the center of this place and I'm gonna put down the basket. And hopefully, with that religion check I rolled, I can remember like a small prayer to this divinity. If not, I can try and make a new one. I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna look at this basket, at these arches around me. I think this is the first time I prayed in my entire life. Yeah, how weird is life. And I'll do a little prayer to Bel and offer this basket of fruits, vegetables, and products of the earth.
What does everyone else do while Tokos is doing this?
Oh, I was moving ahead-ish with Victoria, where I'm standing now.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, if I see people stop, I'll just kind of stand here, look that direction. I don't think it's the time for this, Tokas.
No, let him pray.
We
I agree with you, but
too tired to argue, so it's fine.
Just hope he doesn't end up praying over the dead comrade that he might have.
I look at, like, I let my hand darken for a moment and just say, like, oh, well, not darken, but I look at my hand and look at my charcoals, like, well, we have a god for that too. And then put my stuff back. But let's hope not.
Mm-hmm.
I guess while this is going on, then I will. I'll do this. I just need to double check if this is once per day or not. Oh, I don't think it's once a day. Okay, that's fine. I will take out ink blot, a little taxidermy bat with his calligraphy tools, with the quill in one of his little claws, and he's like, right, while he's doing that, I'll see if Vincent is conscious at least. I'll try and send him a short message. And I will, let's see, 9 words. Okay, yeah. I will expend a hit die by quote unquote feeding it to Inkblot. That was an interesting sound. Let's remove one of these. And I will simply send the message, Vincent, you alive? We're getting close. Got Alphonse.
Is this instant reception, or do I have to wait for to do it?
I'm sending you a message.
Ah, very well.
He's
What
probably.
the hell is that, Vitaleo?
It's something I picked up in Graffendam.
That looks cool.
He's a bat that's been taxidermized, but he has proficiency in writing. He's very good at his job, you see.
He's very good at taxes.
Oh yeah, he literally has a miniature like calligraphy tools kit. And is like holding a what's it called? Like a feather pen. Haven't really used him that much, but comes in handy every now and again.
Hmm.
I imagine that Vincent is probably already like in a nice little fucking bee wax cocoon type of deal going on.
Vincent, you could think about that for a moment. Tokas, what kind of fruit did you offer?
What kind of fruits were on the dais? I know there was wheat. There was symbols of other stuff. I remember.
And yeah, there was just various like harvest crops.
Yeah, harvest crops combined with what I could find in the wreckage of the wagon.
Damn, I can't believe he's.
But what harvest crop do you want?
What do I want? Oh, do I like a choose list of them?
No, you can choose what kind of like things you wanted to offer. Yeah.
Oh, some of my personal favorites. Grapes. Love grapes.
That's a little bit. I would say that's maybe a little bit too southern for this time of year.
Okay,
like
just
this,
tell me what I can get.
like Northern European stuff, you know, like potatoes and
like
carrots, that kind of stuff. I would like not say like vineyard grapes, but other things are like fine, you know.
Right, no,
Not
yeah.
tropical
Nice try,
fruit.
Italian man.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, we have a lot of vineyards. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but it's too hot.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll go with classic everyday wheat, because everyone likes wheat. You can make bread out of it. It's a great staple of human resource in life. Let's go with some apples. Love the apples, man. Always have apple day. Kills the doctor, and you can get away. Some potatoes. Can we get some potatoes in there as well?
Potatoes.
Sure.
Yeah, I love potatoes. They're from the DM's home country, so you know, always gotta sweeten them up.
Why you trying to sweeten me up?
No, don't worry about it. Let's see. Maybe like a pumpkin. There you go, like something chunk that acted like
Carrying a whole ass fucking pumpkin with you? Damn.
not like a giant pumpkin, you know, but like a basket pumpkin.
Guys, I saw like a 7.5 kilogram watermelon when I was at the market this week. Holy shit!
Literally was a bad boy. Slap him out.
I
And
do like
and
slapping
those
watermelons.
things
Okay.
I picked the wrong fruits. Rejected.
A sudden gust of wind knocks over your basket.
Damn.
Didn't like it.
Took me a lot to arrange those fruits.
Play for me, stupid track. Ah, there we go.
What?
Why are my fruits disintegrating?
No, there's a soft, like, crackling sound as all the contents of your basket spill out onto the ground.
Divine Providence for sure. I'm totally not worried.
Real.
And then they all kind of stick together.
Hmm.
And then they,
Literally?
using like the little like straws of wheat, they push themselves up and off of the ground. Until standing beside you is a lance made out of harvest vegetables.
A lance?
Yes. But it has tiny little legs.
Oh,
My
so
God.
cute.
Amber, I swear to God, if this is another fucking familiar companion.
Let's go.
Actually, I want you to know it has the stab block of a flying sword.
Oh.
Is it sentient?
No, it's
Okay.
just vegetables.
If I awaken it, can it be
A,
sent?
a vegetable
As
flying
I'm afraid
sword.
it's not going to last that long.
Why do you hurt
Oh
me?
my god, it's just a vegetable. It's going to rot and die and like fucking.
Can I cast
Isn't
Gentle
it-
Repose to make it last longer?
It's a
Stop.
vegetable spiritual weapon.
Technically speaking, to be able to gentle repose something, it needs to have eyes. So no. You know, you can't gentle repose things that don't have eyeballs. It's kind of
Doesn't it
sad.
also need to be dead?
It's fine. You've acquired a vegetable spiritual weapon.
I don't know if you can really call a vegetable alive or dead, really.
Right. I'll take a look at this thing with legs. Is it like walking around?
Technically, I think it hovers off of the ground slightly because it's a flying sword, right?
So there's a lance
are
made
you?
of vegetables and it's like hovering over the ground.
Yeah, it's like slightly hovering, but if you look at it, you can see that it's not really hovering. It's more like using like the tiny reeds
Like a millipede.
of wheat to like push itself off of the ground.
What a thing. Focus
It will
blink.
stay until it rots.
How long will it rot?
I don't know. Until a potato, like how long a potato takes to rot.
Let me
It's
find
not gonna
out.
be long.
A
No,
million
but it's
years.
fine. It just lasts until it lasts and then it dies.
But
Anyway, you have this. Congratulations.
thank you. I look at this lance of vegetables, turn around. Guess my guess was correct. Well, suppose that's it for today. Onwards, gentlemen.
I'm very proud of you, Turkos.
As a response,
Yeah.
Vittorio, you would hear, I don't want to wake you, Vittorio. Want some honey?
Oh no!
He said-
no!
Don't wanna wake up, Vittorio. Want some honey?
Don't want to wake me. Do you want some honey?
I don't
think he
want
wants
to
some
wake
honey.
yet, Vittorio.
Oh,
Want some honey?
Oh no!
yeah. Victoria is like, he gets that back and is like, right. Well, I think either he's going insane or he has gone insane, so we should really hurry. Because all I got back was that he didn't want to wake yet, and he asked if I wanted some honey.
You want some honey? I'd like some honey.
Yeah, maybe after we get him out of there and deal with whatever's going on.
I think they're just coming back for vengeance. They hate me. They hate us for what we've done, Vittorio.
Yeah, that was a bit of a...
Sorry, slaps a bit. Oh no, that hurts. Oh. Ow.
Right. Well, should keep going. And
We should. Unless
Victoria's...
any one of you wants to pay your respects to Bell, but I don't believe so, so I guess we can go.
Yeah, Victoria's looks at this weird vegetable thing and he's like,
Its name shall be Huckleberry. Because it's made of plants, you know, and berries are technically plants.
Well, let's.
oh.
Hi, Huckleberry. Let's go to Vittorio, though.
But don't be silly, it's plants. They can't understand you.
I look at you, say, you know they can't sort of understand, right?
As much as a plant can hear and speak, yes.
No, there's like actual magic, which allows you to then converse with a plant, and that plant then can have actually seen and heard things.
Don't believe I'm speaking in plant right now, so I don't think it will tell me much more. Anyways, we are wasting precious time. We have one more ally in the fray. Hopefully that will help against the bees.
Yeah, what? I look very confused at the wasting time as we're all waiting for Toga.
Yeah. Lawrence looks at you and says, maybe a poor choice of words.
Lucas turns around to the altar. Well, Bell, you have been my first divinity. Hope you won't forget. When my name spreads far and wide across the continent. Anyways, let's see where Vincent might be. Did he say anything, Vittorio? Is he alive? Is he okay?
Well, as I said, he's either going insane or he's gone insane because he said he didn't want to wake yet, and he asked if I wanted some honey.
Honestly, if I was in a beehive trapped with a lot of murderer bees, I would really not want to move, and I would love to eat some honey.
Yeah, let's hope that's it, and I don't know, he's not gotten...
Converted into honey.
No, I was gonna say, let's hope he hasn't been, I don't know, affected by some weird pheromones or something.
I think the bees are pheromoning Vincent up.
I mean, I imagine there's gonna be a queen in there.
Then you feel like Vincent is a good king candidate.
That's not...
Makes sense to me.
like, that's not really what I meant, but yeah, sure.
Well, let's go rescue him for the queen bee that's molesting him.
Wait, maybe we can converse with it if we take the same amount of time before we enter whatever place we're gonna find.
What do you want to converse with?
The bees.
You want to talk with the murderous bees?
I look at you and just be like, it might just be easier. I don't think, but if you remember, but we had quite a fight just a bit ago. I'm not sure how well a full-on assault's gonna do right now.
Well, usually we don't do full-on assaults. Secondly, murderous bees don't tend to be very nice. We can try to talk to them, of course. But you better expect things to escalate very quickly.
Yeah, I'm not doing
I
this
don't
with
believe
much
that's an option.
expectation, but I think it'd be good to try.
Yeah, let's
Suppose it would be.
find the hive first, and then... What did you say? You needed 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, let's find the hive first, at least.
Yeah.
Orange, are you also
Am I also...
moving?
Oh. Yes.
Laura
Target.
has now converted Lawrence.
Into vegetables.
Lawrence's favorite food is honey and tea. Damn.
Hey, that's true. How do you know that?
Yeah, there's this cool new loading thing
Oh.
that happens.
Surprise!
Holy
I give
shit!
Amber,
It's
I
the
give
same
Amber
place.
10 facts now.
I gave Ember 6.
Damn. I
Yep.
need to give them more then, I guess.
Let's go.
Most of Victoria's lesser known facts are neither cute or cool, so it's...
Damn.
Uh,
Really gotta work on those cute facts, my guy.
yeah.
So cute.
So nice.
Oh, coyote.
Coyote.
I don't like these sounds.
Why?
Not that bad.
It sounds like someone's like rummaging through innards.
Correct.
That is exactly what is
I,
happening.
I don't know what the problem is.
I don't know if I'm hearing the same thing, honestly.
No, it's
I
just
am not even
Vincent.
hearing. I was deafened when I was 3.
That's a kind of weird thing to add to your character.
My character? What do you mean?
That's me.
It's literally me.
Or it sounds like someone mixing mac and cheese. Or someone washing their hands with soap.
I do
What?
like the mac and
What
cheese
are
every
you
now and then.
hearing?
Yeah, I'm really confused. All I'm hearing is
You
the
sure it's not behind you, like in the real world?
Brandon has like how to make a mac and cheese popped up in YouTube in the
Oh,
background.
you know
Maybe
what?
if you want.
Let me just double check real quick.
yeah, because
Like,
all I hear is the
Ah,
nightly forest with a
yes.
campfire and the dark forest.
My
Yeah.
video of how to make
mac and cheese was
no,
the
it's
one.
not even mac and cheese. It's autoplayed all the way to get to the point of mac and cheese, but it actually started off a long time ago when I was watching how to make dorayakis.
Oh,
Oh, it is showing you how to make mac
And
and cheese.
I thought I paused it when I BRB just, but I didn't, so I returned.
Oh.
And they're just silent videos of someone making it, and then it has like the annotations on the top. And I thought I paused it. But I've returned, and I'm like, just got the
Really
on
weird.
my left screen. I've just got the Foundry, and then on my right screen I have my Vincent's notes, and then I could just suddenly hear like the mixing sound or something, and I'm like, am I the only one hearing this? No, YouTube autoplays decided to like advance 6 videos and show me how to make mac and cheese.
Oh, Jesus.
I hate that. Ugh.
I don't know, Amber. It feels like your session could use more mac and cheese.
Alexa, please play mac and cheese sounds.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, you guys must have really thought I lost the fucking plot then.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, I did believe that you.
I like someone's making mac and cheese. Me.
Hmm.
Oh my god. here
Me
you go,
secretly making mac and cheese and telling everyone to ignore me.
Yeah, I understand why the reception of why does it sound like someone's rummaging through innards is an interesting conversation to have had now. My bad, guys.
Bad, I just love me some innards.
Anyway, please proceed.
Don't worry, guys. I gave you the nice 10 hours pure mac and cheese ASMR bliss.
Amber.
Are
Why did
those
you do?
beef?
But he even gave you the proceed. Why did you do it?
Do
Why?
what? Why'd I do what?
Oh,
Oh,
never
yeah,
mind. I thought I heard mac and cheese as well.
Damn, are you also
mac
going?
and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
You going crazy, Tokas?
For
Crazy?
real, for real.
Tokas, you feel like you must be going crazy because you can hear mac and cheese sounds as you guys move further down the path, which slowly becomes like more and more like eroded.
Erotic?
No, erode. Shut the fuck up. As you soon find that you are standing in what appears to be some sort of dry riverbed, with these gentle slopes and like little bits of grass hanging over the side. Anyway, you can hear the sound of mac and cheese not too far away from you.
Oh, look, he's making mac and cheese.
As
Oh,
you
delicious.
like turn to your left, and there you see a giant bee
Making mac and cheese.
making mac and cheese out of the insides of some creature.
Amber, why'd you have to make cannot say for work?
I'm sorry. Anyway, the creature wants no mac and cheese because it realizes that you guys have a lot more mac and cheese in your a lot more mac in your cheese. It sees you. You see it. There's not a lot of stealthing going on here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I'm gonna be stealthy. Oh fuck. Oh,
Wait a minute.
damn.
Oh,
Oh,
anyway, we're gonna
I'm
roll for
tired.
initiative as a bee.
A bee?
A bee.
Singular
bee.
B? Puh, pathetic.
Wait, I need to do this right. A B.
Anyway, bees. Bees nuts.
There you go.
Initiative.
Damn, that's a
Oh.
funny name. Who would have thought?
You know whose name
Oh,
is
look
funny?
at my
Yours.
disadvantage initiative.
Why are there 3 of them?
Oh yes.
What do you mean 3?
I also initiative.
Remember.
There's 7 bees.
Why's my initiative not rolling?
The B.
7
Oh, you don't get to click on it?
On the
I
tree.
clicked on initiative, but it ain't doing nothing.
I'll click it for you.
Curious.
Thank
You did not get a. Did you not get the like pop up that says you want to roll?
No.
What if I don't?
Okay, we'll roll here.
Shall I
it them?
try a different command, see if it lets me do something else?
Where do you do it on your sheet or in the in the combat
On
encounters.
the actual sheet, like on the actual physical sheet.
Oh, I think you just roll it in the encounter, in the combat encounter chat thing. That's where
Oh.
I don't know if it is different
Normally
if
it
you're an
works.
NPC.
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
maybe
okay.
because you're an NPC. I'm sorry, Mr.
I
NPC.
see.
Such an NPC.
I see. I got
Yes.
called an NPC by my students the other day.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so mean!
What the fuck?
Your students must really hate you.
They do.
But incredibly rude.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you live in impoverished areas.
I mean,
That's not a nice way to refer to the entirety of the United Kingdom, okay?
I wish I could disagree.
no.
Evidently, you've never been to the peak of social etiquette and poshness. Newcastle, eh?
Ah, yes.
Oh yes, of course.
Go down to
College in
Spoons for a
Newcastle.
cheeky pint. Way.
Way. What the fuck is
Way.
way?
I don't know, they just fucking added at the end of sentences when they're like, because like someone will say something, right, and then everyone will be like, yeah, but now it's like it's become like almost like self-referential thing. It's like now when you would say something, people just go way. I can't do it how they do it. It's been too long. Actually, no, it has been long enough.
We'll look into this way.
Way.
Alright. Everybody get a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I will
I'll
go
be
get
right
a
back.
And when you do,
Be right back.
we kick off initiative.
Yeah.
Insecty Day. Don't mute
It is-
Alcina. I'll be right back.
In Candice. In Candice, stick fit in your mouth, am I right, guys?
You did the whole joke on your own.
Bro, no one played off of it, bro. So I was just like, I guess I'll say it then.
It's like playing ping pong but walking on the other side of the table.
Bro, playing ping pong when you got no siblings. Put the table up against the wall. Well, we're having such a good rally.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I shall go and acquire a beverage very quickly before initiative kicks off.
Already.
I am almost last anyway, so. Vegetable lance, wow, amazing.
I have returned. Damn, 10 hours of mac and cheese ASMR.
Hmm?
10 hours of mac and cheese ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Let's see. Should probably make sure that this bee does not fly away.
Yeah, I must go to the hospital just for writing time.
I agree.
I'm back.
Hello.
Oh.
Let's see.
Chocolate milk.
Oh,
Chocolate milk.
nice.
I was watching videos how to make
Chocolate.
no bake needed chocolate cheesecake.
Oh, nice.
Amber made me chocolate cheesecake because I was telling her about how like I love cheesecake. I will never say no to cheesecake. But I had an Oreo cheesecake at one point,
Oh,
and it just like it changed my life.
god dang.
In a good or bad way?
What do you think, Mark?
Where do you
He was
live?
crippled for
Why?
life. He's now in a wheelchair.
I feel
I mean-
like that's a very invasive question.
I mean, to be fair,
based on how you were wording it, it could have either been you tasted Oreo cheesecake and you never would have touched cheesecake again, or it made you fall even more in love with cheesecake.
yeah.
So I was very much split. Is this like, oh yeah, it's even better, or is this, oh no, this one food cursed my entire taste?
The
bud?
last person who said that phrase to me was saying it in response to like a meme I shared to him, and in the meme, the guy was like reasons to lift heavy, and he's a really short guy, but he like deadlifts like 300 pounds, and it's like, ooh, damn, bro, very nice. And then the video like continues, and it's just like, because the goth mommy will spit in your mouth, and like literally this tall goth woman that's like super ripped walks up to him, grabs him by the face, and spits in his mouth.
We're
my
still
God.
streaming, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there we are. Anyway, so this happens, and he said, "I think this would fundamentally change me as a man." And I was
Did
like,
you like the cheesecake or not? Your whole
Did I?
like bringing up
Yeah.
a whole new story, but you didn't.
Good.
I did, and I live in Luxembourg, to answer the question. But I didn't eat
Ah.
this in Luxembourg. I ate it.
Did
in Hong Kong.
you live in Hong Kong for a while?
I was born there.
Oh.
That is the trade secret.
But now you live in Luxembourg.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he
Would
lives
you
in the
say?
UK
Would you say
for
like
now.
if you're from there? Do you say you're like from Hong Kong? Right? You don't say the other one. You just
I run
say,
into this problem when I'm also doing my fantasy world building. It's like I like the name of this place, and it's like I cannot call them the Canathodetene knees or whatever, or Canacona Kikipilab. It just they have to have a good. I can't remember the word for this particular type, but no, you just say you're from Hong Kong, or you call yourself Honkanese, but then you laugh immediately afterwards because that sounds funny.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's there's like you're from there, right? Not from.
Yeah.
Not from
I might look European, but
Okay, I think both of your parents are European, but they moved over to Hong Kong.
no.
Oh,
My parents are from South Africa.
good God!
Yeah,
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like the moment you
literally
begin to
missed the
figure out where is
worldwide.
White actually from, you realize I've got like 3 fucking passports.
Good lord.
And I don't live in either of those countries.
So, what was the decision to move to Luxembourg? Was it like work based, or was it just quality
Pretty
of
much.
life?
I wanted to move to Europe. Because my job, there is some conflicts of interest I have between doing my job in Hong Kong, South Africa, and Italy. So my 3 nationalities. So I went somewhere else, and I was like, you know what? You know, there's a place where I don't really need to learn the language and I can kind of just go. Luxembourg. Because it's kind of like Hong Kong in the sense that it's a rich financial hub, except it's really, 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 really tiny.
Mhm.
It's not like Hong Kong is small. Hong Kong feels big, but it's small. Luxembourg is absolutely tiny, but is like 2.5 times the size of Hong Kong, which I almost don't believe until I go to that north.
I think Luxembourg is also
Hello.
a beautiful country. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
My beeful friends.
Beeful DM.
Hi, it's me. I'm a I'm a bee.
I'm a bee.
You're beat fertile.
Many thanks, friends.
Whoa, what was that? What was that ruler for? Tell me.
You don't have to worry
So,
about a thing.
I'm
Amber.
looking at the skull you put over the rabbit.
Do you see him? He's scared.
Yeah, I don't think he's scared. I think he's fucking. Oh no, you put crosses over those fucking
He's
dead.
literally dead.
Well, there you go. You have some blood offerings for Bell once they come back.
Yep. Most assuredly. So that's a little rabbit. That's a little bee. Okay, no problemo. Alright. Lawrence!
No.
You are rather quick to act. But is it quick enough?
Lawrence sees the bee. Party sees the bee sees us. Lawrence realizes that Zarius is not concentrating on his bee communication ability. And so he knows exactly where this is going to go.
We tried. Goodbye.
Yep, we tried.
Bee communication.
Where did this sound come from?
The walls,
Oh,
obviously.
okay.
I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your
ignored
walls.
all the Foundry volumes, like, it's still so loud.
Beasts.
I will resist the urge to rush this thing. And instead, I will like to... Oh no, that's exactly what I'll do. Shing! I pull out my Sunblade. Tog! I run in. Whack.
The bee... It kind of like turns in your direction from where it was like crouched over this dead animal. You can see that the tips of its large talons are covered in blood, and so is its face, which has these 2 huge mandibles. And it has these very strange looking eyes that almost look like the shape of commas rather than being these large domes. Lawrence, you strike the bee.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't want to see that.
10 damage.
It's
I'm not
huge.
able to hide this unproficient.
I'm to spend 4 hours to make a token for my plant sword.
I already gave him a token, it's right here.
Don't worry.
It doesn't like
Huckleberry? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, lords, you strike into the bee, and there's like a sort of crunching sound as you make contact with its very dry carapace. And the bee sort of like scrunkles backwards in on itself, and then flares out its large wings. Is there anything else?
I'm sorry. That's my turn.
Okay. Tokas.
Cast.
We're gonna do the easy 1-2. Well, look at the warp.
Again, pull out your sword and get in here.
Bee makes a con save.
It takes some damage. That's me.
Lawrence, as you see this tiny little rift opening in front of the bee, and the bee with its large eyes like stares into it, you can see it's like its backside, like the last segments of its body, almost like undulating in a very strange way.
Vittorio, it's doing strange things.
It does not care about the warp. Flying potato swords.
Undulating.
Potato
The
lance,
flying
actually.
the flying potato lance sword, whatever it is gonna swing around in the air a little bit. We're gonna fly here, and I'm gonna have it wait. Next round. That's me.
Vittorio,
Count as an object or a living creature.
it's a construct.
Damn. So I can cast reconstruct on it. I can mend it.
Yeah, if it doesn't instantly die.
Why are you so mean to my sword?
Very rude.
It was like a whole inspiration to get it.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to move up here. And instead of clemency, I am going to take out the harpoon rifle.
Another sword.
Do you still have a 2 buff?
That's his mutant stuff.
Yeah, do you still have your mutant stuff? Because I think that's too much movement then.
No, is it?
Your movement is 20.
Shit.
Holy shit!
You're
You are
correct.
nuked down, my guy.
Yeah.
Do you not see when you like pull your thing out that it becomes yellow? Because it means that you're using too much movement.
I did not know that it changed color. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
to
it
know.
changes color to yellow if you're dashing and red if you go beyond your movement.
That is good to know. All right, then I will move here, and yeah, pull out the harpoon. And Vittorio is just like, right, let's try and make sure it doesn't fucking fly away. And I think it is this one. It has armor piercing 2, which I don't know. I assume these boys have normal or natural armor, so
Doesn't matter. As long as the armor is 17 or higher.
that's true.
Does not have 17 or higher natural AC.
There you go. But yes,
Me absorbing information from the DM without her knowing.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Don't
wait till
hurt
you reveal
me.
your secret backstory.
What? What?
But yes, it needs to wait. No, okay. On a hit, the target is grappled. There's no save.
I am aware.
Yeah, it is if they want to get out later. But yeah, that's all I can do because this has the loading property. So that's me. That's my action, and I am now holding on to the harpoon rifle, which has harpooned this giant bee.
Very well. As you impale the bee, and it does not make a sound, but you can see its body again, like almost contracting and expanding at an increased rate, as though it is like panting or like breathing quickly. You become aware of buzzing that does not just originate from this bee, but the area around you.
Oh.
Friendly bees!
Another bee!
Oh, they're friendly to us?
I lied,
Nice.
they're not friendly.
Oh, damn.
Lawrence, this bee comes right at you.
Lawrence!
Oh no! Oh nay!
So
Once
you
it tries
like
to,
those, right?
It likes us. It would like to try and sting you
Very rude.
Oh nay!
Does it have consent?
for 23.
That is just going to hit me.
I need you to make me a con save.
A bee save.
Yeah, it's a bee save.
I'm a bee.
Damn.
You just succeed. You succeed, Lawrence.
You see 20
Instead-
pathetic.
Lawrence, you're going to take first 11 piercing damage.
Oh no.
And then 5 fire damage. As the sight of where you are stung immediately begins. It does not like fire damage, but you know, like the sight of where you are stung. First, there's a giant hole there, and then also it begins to bubble up as though you've been stung by giant nettles. And it burns Lawrence. This bee is also not quite happy with you, Lawrence.
That's very rude.
It first tries to like grasp a hold of you. It is like grappled in place by the harpoon launcher. But it can still move towards you, and that's what it does. As it literally jumps on your face
Oh nay!
and rolls a natural 1.
Oh
As Vittorio
yay!
reels it in further, like,
no.
no.
Very good.
As Vittorio
What?
jerks it Okay, so like this is a little bit
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I'm just
yeah.
I'm just gonna
So it was a natural 20.
So there was a natural 1 and a natural 20.
I was right. Cold
balance.
and divination wizard gang. We love casting spells.
We love casting spells.
Me thinking
That's
Ember misspelled and was going to say natural 20, knowing it fully well that it was going to be a natural 20, but not at this precise moment of the present.
No.
I'm very bloodied.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. You took the first instance of damage as well, right?
Yeah. It was 12, right?
11 piercing and 5 fire.
16.
Oh.
You're even more bloody, you know.
Yeah.
Slightly more bloodied, as 2 bees clutch on to Lawrence and they both give him a big sting. The weight of these creatures, Lawrence, practically pushes you down into the ground. Alphonse.
Huzzah! We charge into battle.
Hey!
I shall come here to bring support to my brother. And I shall... Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Makes more sense if I move here so that Vittorio can also get in on this action. Right. So... So this... Are they both attacking Lawrence? Like, as
Yeah, both of them are
Yes.
clinging to Lawrence.
Right, okay.
Stab, stab, stab.
Let's... because we don't want him dying. Let's channel our divinity into a compelled duel, shall we? I mean, a spell, even. Let's... I'm going to use compelled duel as a bonus action on this bee directly below me. So at least I can take the aggro from one of them.
The other one grappled.
For a second, I was surprised that Vincent had compelled the will, and I was like, oh, right.
Yeah, that's me.
Vincent,
So it needs to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Which one?
The one directly below me. This one.
I'd go ahead and output it.
Outputting. Yeah.
Even said yeah. Now the wasp.
The
has
bee
an
makes a
advantage.
feast them save.
Damn it!
Oh my god. Alright,
Oh my God,
on
maybe.
a...
But it turns in your direction either way.
It works.
It worked anyway. That's what I need in my life. And then I shall use my action to slice the one time with the greatsword. Hey!
That's a hit.
Whoa!
Most assuredly a hit.
And that
There is immediately a splash of this insectoid ichor as you sever one of its large legs with which it's propping itself up, and it kind of sinks downwards for a moment before one of the other legs digs into the ground and it steadies itself.
Alright, that'll be me.
Zarius,
Okay, well,
the buzzing is becoming overwhelming.
I'm going to hobble up 15 feet. 30 feet. Zarius hobbles up with his scythe. And he stands, and I'm gonna aim to this boy that is stabbing Lawrence currently with my scythe. And I'm gonna slam it down on him. At least try to hit him. I'm wielding it in both of my hands. So,
Goes left or right?
left.
Alright.
Do I target? How do I target him? This one? Yeah, here we go. As I will roll to hit it. As I pull out my scythe, bring it above my head, and just slam it down into its wing, hopefully.
A 17 is most assuredly a hit.
I deal 5 slashing damage.
Huge.
You
Really
rake
well.
your scythe across its wing, and it is like trying to cut through plastic with a dull knife. There's and at the end it kind of finally manages to hook in and rip a tiny little hole into this cellophane wing.
Fuck.
Damn, she called your scythe a dull knife, my guy.
Little.
Maybe. I mean, I'm weak, that's the reason. I'm currently weak.
No, that's not true. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it is my
That's
turn.
not true, Darius. Don't say that about yourself.
I don't have 2 attacks yet, guys.
You just have to start believing.
Let me double check something real quick.
We'll check how many bees I can prepare for this encounter. Oh, 15? Damn, you guys are very weak.
So, cause you... it doesn't get advantage against you.
That's kind of mean, but okay.
Because you spot it just in time as this bee creeps out of the bushes
Sneaky rogue bees!
atop you. Like the bee is was actually sneaking up on you. I'm gonna move you one. Actually, I'll just leave you here. I just
No,
wish you
okay,
wouldn't
move.
smash into the. No, it's fine. It's fine. As this bee genuinely reaches down from above you to almost crush your head between its talons.
And the wizard is melee again.
It doesn't have advantage, but
Yeah!
it still attacks you.
I don't condone this action.
That's understandable.
It's also a hit I can't block. So, ow.
The bee kind of grabs you by the shoulders,
Buddy, we're not
and then
down.
it begins to lean its entire weight upon you as it tries to bring its stinger down into your body.
Buddy, we're
You
not,
must be willing, Tokas.
I'm not very willing. Can you stop rolling this high, please? I'm gonna It's 11 damage.
Lucky.
I'm gonna shield that one.
Your shield? I'll put. Go
Create
ahead.
a arcane barrier between me and the stinger as the bee kind of lifts me up with ease. I'll use the room that is created to conjure a force barrier between the bottom of my body and the stinger.
The bee kind of angrily buzzes and hisses, and its little talons make these like scraping motions along the outside of this like shroud that now encompasses you.
Yeah, fuck you too, buddy.
Lawrence! They're like the
Lawrence.
bees are actually pretty strong.
Oh. I'm going to remove their ability to be. Shit, I don't have it prepared.
Then
I'm gonna remove their
When the
ability to
sorcerer has to
be.
prepare.
I know, right? This is not something I'm used to.
Can you
Thanks so
stop
much, Baldur.
being so difficult?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'll be better. I promise.
Bomber 15. Burbering Botavis.
I will hit this one with my sword.
Which one?
This one on my left.
Alright, go ahead.
Bing.
Most assuredly a hit.
Exquisite.
It's not undead, but it will take 11 radiant damage as your sword sears through its body.
And 4 lightning.
4 lightning damage as well. Very well.
And then I will... Amber, there's a rock here, yeah?
Yeah, there's a rock.
Can I interpose, like, the bee and myself between the rock to try to get some sort of cover against its attacks?
You want to get... Sure, I'll give you a little bit of cover against the attack if you use the rock.
Yeah, tactics.
Yes, imagine.
Crazy.
Crazy. Crazy, these tactics. Tokas! There's a bee right there.
Wizard is once
Ninja bee.
again in close quarters and he turns around left and right. No one in sight. What a surprise. I'm going to spend a bonus action misty stepping out of this dangerous situation with a cool custom effect. Look at this. Oh, come on, it's in range. What the fuck? Oh, absolutely amazing mechanics.
Damn.
And then as I disappear in the cloud of smoke, I flip the bee off and I say, now it's my turn. And from the smoke cloud that kind of puffs out of my misty step, the bluish arcane smoke becomes a deep purple, swirls around, and another rift in the world.
Go ahead.
appears. Fucking take that, bee. 10 necrotic damage.
The bee stares into the warp, and there's almost an instantaneous effect as the little
Jeez.
eyeball that is like turned towards the rift sort of becomes like a duller shade, almost as though all the little like pieces of its retina immediately atrophy and die.
Lovely. Not yet, though. I'm gonna go here and say, don't mind me, taking cover. And then that's my turn.
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry is going to fly around to the side over Zarius and Alphonse's head, and is going to strike down this fiendish creature.
Everyone can feel the brush of wheat against their head as Huckleberry literally climbs over your heads.
Caresses you.
I mean, hovers. Haha, definitely. Definitely hovers and does not climb all over you.
Go, Huck. Massive hit from Huckleberry for 6 slashing damage.
This potato literally hits this bee in the wing, and there's like a crunching sound as like one of the smaller wings sort of like breaks in half.
Yeah, take that. Power of nature. Fuck you. That's my turn. And Huckleberry's turn.
Vittorio.
Should have probably rolled Radigan as well, but I guess it was just sitting there.
seeing
The assassin bee behind you.
Fucking ninja bees. These goddamn bees have learned the secret arts.
Vittorio seeing that this one is not alone and is not trying to fly away. And actually, no, A, that it is not alone, and B, that it is not trying to fly away. B.
Where's the bee?
I assume that I can. The description of using the bonus action to reel the harpoon back in fully. I assume I can do this, like, when I'm not underwater as well. Like, effectively, it releases whatever it is harpoon to.
What do you mean?
Just that it releases what it is harpoon to.
What does this have to do with being underwater?
Yeah, because it specifically mentions it in the text.
I'm pretty sure the text only speaks of the harpoon not suffering any effects to its range or accuracy underwater.
Oh, okay. Well, it was because the text was immediately after, I guess. Alright.
You can reel a creature in as an action.
Yes, but what about actually just not releasing the creature from the harpoon, or releasing the harpoon from being attached to the harpoon rifle?
Yeah, you can by cutting the rope.
Okay. Is that going to be an entire action then instead?
One of your attack actions, yeah.
Alright.
You know how much AC a rope has.
And how much HP a rope has.
Yeah. 2 hit points.
It's gotta do 2 hit points of damage and need to roll a 10.
Very well.
Actually, does rope even have? I think hempen rope has 2 hit points.
Yeah. I assume this might have more. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I will do that.
And before
Cut
it
the
misses
rope.
the rope.
Yeah.
Alright, you cut the rope. The bee is free.
Yup.
Flies away. I was just waiting for the chance.
I mean, yeah, it might very well. And then I will. Yeah, I'll go here. There, yeah. 20. And the second attack, I will attempt to attack this bee.
That is most assuredly a hit on this bee.
Are you sure?
Are you
Definitely.
Most assuredly, she says.
This bee is like kind of like ducked down in a strange way, like a dog is when you have like a ball and they're like super excited for you to throw it. But it looks more like it's prepared for you to hit it.
Very nice. I would like to make this a distracting strike, meaning that the next time an ally attacks this creature, it is at advantage.
Battle Master maneuvers? Damn.
Alright.
And
It's
this
just like...
is my turn.
Very well. This bee looks at Lawrence pressed against the rock. Doesn't properly like get to him. It's gonna try to make. What the hell? Get out of here, mosquito! I don't have time for you right now.
The bees are insulting the DM.
No, please give blood.
Zaris is gonna try to sting you. Is going to try to make a sword talent attack against Lawrence, who has +2 to his AC.
Hell yeah, 17 AC, baby.
That's a 8 to hit Lawrence,
Hell yeah.
and that's a
My
15
charisma boasts him off. My draconic scales.
Yeah, your charisma buffs him off. I simply grab the rock to my side, and with my huge adamantine faith, I push the rock in the bee's way.
Alphonse. This bee is just your enemy now.
Yes.
Yes.
You should abjure it.
Abjure this bee right now.
Steak more nuts!
AC 25 pathetic. That hits.
Yeah, if only we had stayed with the +3 shield, you know.
By the hammer and the empire.
So it grabs you by the face,
Oh.
and it stings you like right in the hip.
It's like
I need to
damn.
roll a con save, huh?
Yeah,
Ah,
homie,
you
have
can
to
do
that.
it.
It's like
Hiya!
Iron Michael fucking punching you in the guts.
How bad could it be if you fail? You know, like.
Oh,
Find out today.
pathetic.
My question is, does he actually have a paladin aura or no?
No.
We're not.
No.
Well, my question is, does he have advantage against diseases and stuff? Because he's a paladin.
It's not a disease.
It's
Damn,
poison.
you're not getting
Yes.
Ebola, my guy.
Oh,
a
you get to
poison.
roll my special table.
Do you become mutated?
You take exactly. You lose.
What?
No. Another funny table.
You lose 50
Let me start
corruption points.
pricing up this damage. 9 plus 10, 19 plus 8, 27.
That's a lot of damage.
Do I take more damage because I failed the save?
No.
Just take effects.
Just the poison, I see.
Where's my
Yeah.
little table?
Only
Oh, this one here.
27
Can you
points
roll
of
me a
damage.
d10?
I would love to. There
Not
you go,
afraid of
my
being
homie.
exposed, no?
It's
Okay.
a 3.
That's not too bad.
You
Hopefully.
tell me what poison is.
But
Is it
we wouldn't
paralytic
know,
poison?
like,
Is it necrotic poison?
Oh my god. Okay.
Is it the type of poison that I need to cut off my limb?
Yeah, your limb
no.
goes into necrosis, you die.
Am I going to fuck the
Alright.
house this shit?
Sure. No, Vincent, it's much worse than that. Because the moment you are stung, not Vincent, Alphonse, the moment you are stung, and you see this giant, like, welt appear on your hip where the bee has stung you, your vision begins to narrow to, like, a tunnel, and then, like, stretch and undulate.
Why
that
is
is
my
when you
FOV
hear
increasing?
them. And that is when you hear them, Alphonse. There's more bees, but not just bees, but grubs as well, and they are boring through the ground
Now one.
and through your allies. They are falling from the sky. There is creatures everywhere.
It's like when Vittorio was bleeding centipedes, except now everything is bleeding centipedes.
Except I'm fucking tripping balls.
Yes. Your next turn, you have to attack in a random direction within your line of sight.
So I'm
And we're gonna determine that by a d10.
Nice.
But you know,
Following up, it's your turn. Ah!
and that next turn is now.
Let me just roll the d10 first. There you go. What
Right.
direction is that?
That is straight up, like this way. This
Oh,
way,
well,
like-
at least I'm not hitting anyone.
Oh,
I guess
God.
as
Yeah.
Alphonse
If
Abuzz
you
just
killed
gets
Huckleberry,
pierced
I would
by
have
this
fireballed you.
huge stinger, and this hallucinogenic poison is now coursing through his bloodstream. You very quickly see Alphonse going from a very composed and upright stance to, well, one, severely bleeding out, because that was a lot of damage, but also after he takes the stumble back, beginning to, like, hold this greatsword that is the tip of it is slightly buried into the ground. And he starts, his eyes, his pupils dilate. They're everywhere! And he just starts swinging his blade in any random direction. In this case, it ends up cleaving upwards and hitting next to your feet, Tokas.
Look it up.
Blink. Reconsidering the new addition to the group.
But yeah, if that is my action, yes, that will be me. That will be my action, as it is used to be able to attack in a random direction. My bonus action. Yeah, nothing seems like it will be fitting for what is the current condition. So yeah, that'll be Alphonse.
All right, Zarius.
Zarius looks to his left, like kind of like, what the fuck's going on? And then he'll take a single step to the right.
He's just swinging this huge greatsword. It's picking up dirt, and he's just shouting.
Zarya's like, "Oh, no."
This is what Zarius looks like standing next to you, like.
Literally.
And as he
Darius.
sidesteps, he's going to raise up his scythe another time and slam it down once more as he will rake it, this time from the side, trying to see if the underside of these wings are more vulnerable to attacks than the top side. Well, Zarius, maybe you first... No, I guess not. Fucking hell.
A 15 is a hit.
Another
Forget 5.
damage! He just-
As you hit the underside of the wing, there's sort of like a clipping sound, like a click, as you rake it across and through the thing, and then hit it where the wing attaches as a joint to the body, and that's where this blood, this fluid begins like leaking out and dripping onto the ground. It is almost colored like human blood.
And they're colored like human blood?
Yeah.
Guys,
Dark, ropey, and red. I forgot earlier that it's not actually night yet, so
there... It's blood.
I shouldn't have been dark vision.
It's red blood. Yeah, red blood. That's not normal for bugs, right? That's my turn.
This giant bee, Vittorio, tries to put an end to you. First with its sword talons, which is an 18. And then with its sting, which is again a natural one. And somehow, they are very prone to critical failure at the hand of their own selves. But the sword talons are definitely not a failure, as they appear to be made just for hooking into the softest parts of your flesh.
I can't believe it's like going.
Finding like a little bit of a kinch or like some empty space and gaps between your natural armor.
That's very rude. You'll have to tell me how much damage, because I saw the dice and then the
12.
Thank you. 'Cause it
But
never
still have the
showed up
piercing
in
range.
chat.
You might be resistant.
But the stinger did.
Honestly, I have something to say. If skeletons are resistant to piercing damage, and we have skeletons inside of us, why can't we be resistant to piercing damage?
Only when you lose all the flesh that's not so very resistant to piercing
They're
damage.
still alive without it.
Actually, your flesh is very vulnerable without piercing with the
Oh,
up
it
to
cancels
piercing
each
damage.
other out.
It cancels each other out, yeah.
Makes so much sense.
If you didn't have a skeleton, you would just be vulnerable.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's a B. Lawrence!
Oh, why did it not uptake my HP?
That is Lawrence,
Great.
and that is I. Lawrence will spin around the rock, come around at the bee's butt, and whack it. Haha, didn't
That's
expect
Climbing over this rock.
I fly.
Explode
22.
because you're not allowed to
That's
fly.
most assuredly a hit.
Yeah, and then... Up! 15 points of damage. Lawrence will kind of like use the rock to kind of kite between him and the bee, and then like as the bee is kind of sort of distracted for a moment to like hit Zarius, Lawrence will kind of like skiddy around the side and from behind whack.
As you plunge your sunblade into the side of this bee and kind of like carve underneath the layers of its carapace, blood begins to spray out, and by now you can see the way that it's like its backside, its large body where it must have its organs, is undulating like mad.
Oh
working.
shit! These
These
things
are people.
explode.
Oh.
Remember what the merchant said.
Yeah.
She told us that like Vincent attacked one, it exploded, and that's the last time she saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Tokas, it's
Oh.
your turn.
Lawrence is like, These things explode!
I think they
Togus
also
looks-
might be people, I feel like.
Togus looks at the guy that almost fucking whacked him with the sword, looks at the exploding bee shaking its butt, dropping worse than Doja Cat. He was like, okay. Steps away 15 feet, looks at the bee that Vittorio is tussling with. Ah, well, this doesn't look good. Well, let's deal with the first problem. I'm going to... I'll do the same thing I did last turn on this bee, because I don't want any other bee to explode yet. So I'm gonna do a little warp.
Like, I'll wait for the dice to explode 6 times.
Oh, can I reroll the damage and just see if they explode?
You can reroll as much as you want, but we're gonna take this 9 damage if we,
It doesn't want to explode.
Sorry, the bee fails though, and he takes 9 necrotic damage.
Awesome.
As by now, one of its eye, like the eyeball that was already like
That's more.
partially dead, literally explodes outwards. And now it turns to you with its one good eye, Vittorio, the other one dripping.
Tactical advantage, reduce its cone of vision. Now, I would warn everyone to gently step away.
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry, you are the one true king of the mountain. He's going to strike this bee. The strongest sword that ever lived. Bell be praised.
Made out of potato.
Nice.
Bell be praised as the potato plants itself in the ground and stays there with just like the carroty greens part coming out.
I'll cast plant growth, Amber. Let's go. No, I'm
I'll
kidding.
fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill my friend.
We don't have plant growth in this game. Actually, the new version of plant growth was actually one of the rewards you could get from this altar. Anyway, Vittorio.
What? Okay, interesting. Yeah, Vittorio, he's like, yeah, explodes. Right. Well, let's see how badly that's gonna hurt then, because I'm not getting away from this one. And yeah, I will attack.
I might have an idea.
There's my
Go
sheet.
ahead.
Yeah, I was looking for my sheet. That is one attack.
That's a hit. That kills the bee.
Oh yeah, what happens?
I'll tell you what happens, Vittorio.
Yeah.
Guts. And blood. And guts. And blood. As this bee explodes in a shower of gore. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, which I am currently worse at because I have lower dexterity. Oh well. Actually, let me quickly check. Do I have one of these funny things? I think I do. Nope, that's not what I want to look at. Class is over here. The class is not there, it's over in the compendium. This is taking way too long to find it. Because it's hidden away somewhere. Is it here?
What, where your dexterity save is?
No, I'm looking for the Augustine Hexslayer handout because, you know, I don't have all the million, the maneuvers, on my sheet. Okay. Yeah, I can use, cat paws, if I so choose. I can choose to do so after I see the result before I know if the roll has succeeded or not. Alright, let's go. Oop.
How do you feel about it, Vittorio?
I feel pretty bad about that. I also don't know if I can fucking ballistics is gonna help that really. No, I'll live with my fate.
Very curious for fated people to say that.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, that's the 4.
Alright. Okay, also make me a con save then.
Yeah. That's a 13. Do I have anything for this? I might have. Is this something that is halved on a save, or is it save or suck? Because this one
It's not damage.
it's not damage. Okay. That I don't. Yeah. Then I can't use this. I think. Nope. Okay. That's me.
Alright, in that case you are blinded, Vittorio. You become disoriented as this shower of blood spritzes into your eyeballs as this bee explodes with so much force. You're just blind for now.
For now.
For now. Okay.
Or be like, not 1 mutation, but 2.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
that happens, and he's like, ugh! Yeah.
He's gonna start flailing his sword as well.
No.
Vittorio.
I just recommend not keeping your eyes open when that happens.
You might get some blood diseases, that is correct.
I'm gonna do let's see. I'm just gonna roll a couple of D2s and see which direction I go. Because I'm gonna move towards where I last knew my heats were, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
That's 4 1s.
I hit a rock. I guess I hit this rock.
Alright, Vittorio, you walk into the
Million
wall,
blood
boink!
Yeah, I walk into the wall and then I feel around and I hit another one and then I'm like, okay. And that's my turn. I don't see any. With myself blinded actually.
Vittorio, you don't worry about you actually. It's actually Zaris and Lawrence who have to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. You know what's coming.
You know what it is. As this bee continues to like crawl all over you two. It tries to whack Lawrence.
Oh nay.
Oh, no.
Oh yay!
Why does he keep rolling so bad? What the
Because
hell,
I'm hiding
man?
behind the rock. And
It doesn't matter if you're hiding. Can't roll higher than a 3 for some reason. It tries to sting Zarius.
Well,
power of
that is
rock.
higher than a 3 for sure.
Yes, it's most surely higher than a 3.
18,
Goodbye, Zarius.
30, 34. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh.
Zarius goes to Eep.
Another crit. What?
I need Zarius actually.
Did you just say what after I got shagged by a 30 damage fucking attack?
The what was for the crit, the like 3rd crit that I ever rolled in this fight.
I also rolled crit fails. Now I need to actually something else as
Don't
well.
worry about that. Mark, you're fucking passed out.
I need to actually worry about something else.
Takes me about
Yeah,
60
which
sessions
is-
to roll 1 crit as a DM.
I need you to
I know the feeling.
roll me 3d20 Zarius. Actually, is it 3d20?
This is how much your ability scores get reduced by.
No. You had 3 wounds, right?
No, 1 because I healed 2 of them. Yep. I used magic and healing to heal 2 of them, so 1, which is still open.
This sword has a better token than I do.
That's really a bit mean.
My original
Unfortunate for
token.
you, Zari, is that you won't immediately die from exhaustion for reopening all these wounds.
Yeah, no, that is indeed fortunate for me. I do get another exhaustion though. Again, as
He sleeps.
6. Where is it this time?
And once this bee sees Zarius hit the deck, and he sees you whacking the ground, and it's like, perfect, this is my master plan. It flies over to Tokas,
Why did you do that?
because this bee has more intelligence than some people in your party.
Damn. My people in party need more intelligence, I don't know why.
The bee flies over to Tokas.
Sub BD.
Sup bee, he smashes into you, Tokas.
You should learn what personal space is.
Stinger first. This bee stabbed me in the back.
Does my sword get an attack of opportunity?
I guess.
Huckleberry! Let's go crit! Oh, 14 though.
Slash. Yeah, that hits a V.
Protects
It's still alive though, as
me
it's
all
like chipped.
times.
It's chipped in the side.
Don't even move.
I get an attack of opportunity, or am I fucking hallucinating and tripping balls and I don't get to?
No, you have an attack of opportunity. You just turned away from the bee in the moment and you see him fly over you.
What?
So the bee doesn't actually get further than this.
Yes!
As it flies over Alphonse, and I guess you hold up like your greatsword, and the bee literally rakes itself open.
That was because of my sword, right? If it
And
didn't,
then the bee explodes.
if it
Oh
didn't
my
take
god,
2
Alpha's
damage,
having
it
the
was
worst
still alive.
time, bro.
Now I need everyone to make me a deck save, except Huckleberry, because he doesn't have eyeballs.
He's gonna make it anyways.
I'm
just to
also
show how
not
good he
making a
is.
deck save because I can't. I'm dying on the floor.
Look at this fucking sword, so good.
Amazing.
Massive 12.
Actually, Zars, you're aware of things within 15 feet of you.
Oh, so I can't.
He's like
oh,
dying.
I can roll a deck save to close my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh no!
13. that is Harry's already blinded. What are you doing?
Zara's probably already holding his eyes closed from holding his skull. I'm like,
Zars is the only one who succeeds.
this is like,
I haven't seen Lawrence roll yet, though.
Lawrence!
What?
I'm Lawrence.
You need to make a
It
deck
is you.
save.
I don't want to.
Okay, you're blinded.
Okay, and then you just die. You
I'm
just make
on the command.
Is that a new Huckleberry token that I see?
Yeah.
Why is it got? It gives me trypophobia looking at this thing.
It's a pump. It's made of pumpkins, of course.
Alright,
you
all
have
of you are blinded except Zarius, but he's dying anyway. So
Hold up. I wanna not be blinded.
Oh, you needed to make a con save after the deck save. If you
Oh,
failed
do,
the
do,
deck
do,
save.
do, do.
Or no?
Or it's just further infection. It's like
Yeah,
you
but the
wouldn't
con
want
save
to
is
get
for
infected.
another thing.
Oh, lovely.
That's
So first
okay.
we're gonna
Favored
resolve
by
deck
the
saves.
gods.
You still
Still
failed.
You still fail.
Dun, 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 dun.
Lawrence, you are blind.
Dun, dun,
So now I need everyone to make me a con save, which is DC 12.
Do I also need to
I
make this
do
save?
not
dun.
like cash money.
I guess
I
you could also
26.
make the. You could also make it, but I don't think it's gonna affect you much.
Who?
No, I just wondered if it was related to the deck save, so that's why I asked.
You succeed, so it's fine.
No, okay.
This.
You do not directly get like this venom in your eyeball, so it's fine.
Okay.
This is not good.
So I need. So you guys know where to pull out macros, right?
Yes. Fish.
Cool. I need Tokas, Vittorio, and
And
I'm just gonna roll for Alphonse real quick to see if he fits.
nice.
Okay, I just need Vittorio and Tokas then to roll me on the hallucinogenic effects tape.
It's a D10.
It's just roll on the
Oh,
table
it's already
itself.
in my macros.
I have to find it. Just give me a moment.
Well, it was on my bar, but it's not rolling.
It's fine. You can just pull it back
Should
out.
we private or?
Sure, I think that's funny.
Okay.
It's pretty funny, right?
It's not rolling. What? I'm clicking
Why?
with bar, but it doesn't roll.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work for me either.
Yeah, it is not.
Actually, it might not be able to. Oh, because I didn't make it a thing, did I? It's fine. Just roll me the d10s.
That is my result.
Okay. Look, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
You stop asking me for saves. Sure, let's go.
You are our strongest soldier.
21, is that enough?
Okay, you succeed.
Thank you.
So that's just before your vision like completely blurs out and you can't see anymore. You feel yourself like you fall to the ground physically, but you don't even notice that fact. But you feel yourself shrinking down as though you were reduced and you're a tiny creature. And for a moment, you feel the fear of people trampling all over you grip your heart. But you can steal yourself just enough.
Sorry, I've been small my whole life. You can't catch me with that
Yeah,
shit.
you're small, but now you're tiny. You're convinced of the fact that you're tiny.
Damn.
Oh, you are the tiniest towcats.
Time to fireball the entire group to make sure no one steps on me.
Correct. Vittorio, to you, it's almost as though the exploding of the bee becomes a memory that your brain blocks out. And instead it is replaced with the fear and the paranoia that everyone and everything in this world is out to get you.
Oh,
Classic.
Despite the fact that you can't see,
Yeah.
you're going to have to try to find a position of cover next turn where nobody will be able to get you because everyone is out to kill you, Vittorio.
Okay.
Well, Alphonse looked like he made a pretty decent save.
Alphonse, it's so great. So he's gonna try to kill this bee because that's what he said with the Zarius is dying here!
I can say 2 words, right? Help!
Zarius goes down, he blinks, he's bleeding out, then he gets flashbang.
He's just
Dots go into his eyes.
he just sees the pack breaker there with a sword above his chest.
I'm Sure, he's gonna try to stabilize you, Zarius.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh my god, he fails. Okay.
You die.
I look at him trying to mend my wounds, is like, what?
I've heard you should spam a wound minus times minus is plus.
Alphonse tries to like stem the bleeding, but it's just not going anywhere.
He just presses
Zarius,
the wound and it just tears open more. He's like,
please roll to me a death save.
Since
I
when has
certainly
Zarius
will.
become so funny? Is this what being a bard is?
Suddenly, my choice is clear.
Alphonse,
I
stop!
can show you the world. Sing, Zarius, sing, and you'll be healed.
Lawrence, you are blinded, but there's still combat. You can still hear the beating of bee wings.
I'm blinded by the light.
Come on. I think I don't think I have anything I can. Yeah, because I can't twin lesser restoration my friendos. Because I don't have any
Eyeballs.
sorcery points.
Insight.
Insight, yeah. I could do myself. I know Zarius is down. If I hit this bee, it's going to explode.
You gotta find the bee first.
I know it's in front of me. It's literally buzzing.
But where is
The
in
buzzy
front of you?
bee. Yeah, go ahead.
What a rambunctious and audacious idea. I think I'll do it. Amber.
Mhm.
I cast Thunderwave.
Oh my fucking god!
That's 2nd level.
I thought you didn't have any spell slots.
I do, for healing though.
Oh.
I do, like a tiny bit.
Not
like
anymore.
a little, like a teensy little bit. And I'm saving them for healing. Or, like, in this case, it will be stopping the party taking the fucking beating that this bee is about to put out. Because, Amber, I want to try and blast it, knock it back 10 feet, so even if it explodes, it'll explode 10 feet away from us.
Okay.
I think it just blows up.
If it fails, it might literally get disintegrated along like a 15 feet like path, but you know, we'll see. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh,
What are you gonna do? 17 damage is nice. That's an 8, a 6, and a 3. Fail,
Not
fail,
one.
fail, fail,
Alright,
fail.
the bee literally disintegrates in this thunder wave. And it's only by virtue of this being a thunder wave that all the gory bits that explode with it get blown in like literally a 15-foot cube away from you. And so the whole grassy area here is just painted in red instantaneously.
Lawrence claps his hands together and, like, as if, like, well, not like clapping them, sort of cups them together so you get that sort of clapping like noise, and, like, does so and then pushes it out almost as if, like, releasing the sound that he just clapped together in his hands in the direction of the bee. And there is an explosion of sound.
Tokas, you are tiny and also blind.
Did I hit anyone?
It's your turn, Tokas. Gabe?
Gabe!
It's your turn.
I said be right back.
Well, I did
Oh.
not
I
hear
went to grab a
that.
pudding. I'm here.
Yeah,
I mean,
no one
there's
heard
no
that.
more combatants, right?
Yeah, but you're also blind and tiny and tiny.
Do I? Okay, that's great. Do I hear any buzzing?
I did not.
No, it just stopped after the huge, audible, like out to 300 feet clap of thunder.
And then Lawrence's meek voice being like,
Hmm.
I didn't hit anyone, alright?
That is a clear sign of someone getting ass blasted. I can't see anything. So
Nope.
what I'm gonna do is get low on the ground.
You're already like prone.
Oh, I'm already prone. I guess I'm gonna stand up then, because I am tiny.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the dodge action, and I'm gonna try to like perceive my surroundings to make sure that I'm not getting stepped on by anything.
Alright. Huckleberry.
Huckleberry is gonna fly by my side, looking for me, but I'm tiny in the grass.
Vittorio.
Yeah,
Everybody's out to get you.
yeah, Vittorio, he's
They want you dead.
yeah, he's like, need to get the fuck out of here. And yeah, he's just literally like crawling his way over, up and over this rock in not a very very elegant fashion. 15. I guess. Well, I guess I can dash.
The rock abruptly comes to an end.
Yeah, I fall on my face.
This is the saviors of the world, ladies
And-
I
and
look
Zoria takes
around
6
me.
bludgeoning damage as you tumble down and land on your face.
And then I'll just like feel along here and then press myself up against this against the stone wall.
Alphonse here. Trust, guys. Have faith in Alphonse.
The pressure.
9-1.
Oh, pressure.
All right. Alphonse applies first aid to you, and he finally manages to stabilize Zorius. And then we can end
Goes beat
combat.
now.
Amber, I would like
How
to-
long
As
do they-
slowly you can rub the debris, the gore out of your eyeballs, and you see the massacre that has taken place here. The grass that is now tacky with drying blood. Zarius, who's laying unconscious with a hole in like his clothing from where this talon's literally shredded through. This huge bulging like mass where he was stung.
Mhm.
Oh,
And his
no.
twitching little hands.
Look around the massacre. Well, seemingly no one died. Zarius went to sleep again, but he's doing that very often nowadays. I'm gonna approach Zarius. I'm gonna go down
I
and
see.
like inspect the place where he was stung. Right, buddy. I'm gonna try to fix you up, but first I need a little sample of this. I'd like to collect, or at least try to gather some of the fluids, I guess venom, that the bee injected into Zarius when it stung him.
You have a poisoner's
Am-
kit?
No.
Vittorio, you
Amber,
stop being
can I see?
paranoid. Yes, Lawrence?
Can I see?
Yeah.
Okay.
It lasts 1 round only.
I don't have.
Alright.
I do not have proficiency in
I will
poisonous kits.
stabilize Zarius.
He's
I think
already
without a
already.
poisoner's kit, it's gonna be very difficult.
I'll try my best. I'm not gonna cut him open. I'm just gonna try and like grab a vial and try to collect some fluids. But alas, one does with what they have.
Mm,
It can also be impossible. That is also okay.
if we're talking like for the sake of you wanting to run tests on it, you can do like a forensics check with dexterity, but you're not going to be able to extract it to the point of like being able to use like enough for it to use it.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I want to
That's a
find.
poison.
I was looking for something like a sample to understand this poison more than
Yeah,
anything
make me a
else.
dexterity forensics check.
This is a forensics at a -1 for a 15.
Yeah, you managed to collect a little bit of like this weirdly colored, like milky substance, which is like frothing when it makes contact with Zarius's blood.
He's gonna twirl that in the vial. Huh. Right. Well, this was a new experience. Suppose man-eating bees are not everyday creatures, anyways. Is everyone okay? Anyone experiencing wild dreams that feel a bit too real to be dreams?
No, not anymore.
Right. Well, suppose we'll see what this does.
Well, we're not off to the best start.
Yeah, not really. I hope there's not too many of these. If there's a swarm, as usually beehives, well, beget a swarm of bees, then it will be a lot more bloody and a lot more difficult than I thought it would be.
Yeah. We might might have to take a breather. I don't know how long Vincent has, but also if we go in like this, we're really not doing him any good either.
Ain't that the truth? Well, y'all can take a little breath. I'm going to rummage through this muck. Ugh. See if there's anything useful.
Victoria nods. Amber, can I make knowing full well that these bees are not normal bees, but can I make a beast lore? Actually, I guess it would be crittery.
They are little critters. Look at them, so cute.
For what?
Well,
Domesticated bees?
well, no, I wanted to make a check about, because I imagine there are on Arkhona there's different species of bees, you know, depending on the region. Maybe there's some particular nasty ones in Charnelt that what's it called? Yeah, just kind of abduct live prey and take it back to the hive, as an example. But you know, they're
It would be beast lore if you want to
Okay.
know about bees.
yeah, okay.
Crittery and wrangling is usually for domesticated animals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was not sure because Crittery was something else before. So, but yes, Vittoria's basically trying to remember if he has read or heard anything about, particular species of bees that, like, okay, yeah, they take live prey back to the hive, and roughly, you know, how long before they, I don't know, get consumed, or if they, you know, put larvae in them or whatever they do. But yeah, a rough, a guesstimate of a timetable, effectively.
Mhm.
That's what he's trying to figure out. I will expend a vigor die on this as well, because I think it is important. Which is probably a good thing that I did. You know what? I'm just gonna re-roll that. Because yeah, you know, go. No, that's it's
Epic.
a 10. That's me.
Mm, um, Alright, when we're talking about bees, Vittorio, you can't recall any bees that like necessarily take back prey. As far as you know, bees just want nectar, and that's what they, you know, use to make their little honey, and they will use it to feed their children and whatnot, so that they can, you know, continue raising and growing their hive. If anything, creatures that like bee-like creatures that hunt would be wasps.
Yeah.
And there are species of like parasitic wasps, but they're definitely not this big. Echardial especially. Actually, it's a pretty gruesome tale. Like, it's less of a beast lore, I guess, more of like a localized little fact, but it involves bees. So supposedly the elves there, the high elves, or perhaps it's wood elves, probably wood elves, because it's probably too far beneath high elves to do this. Supposedly trap people or like lay traps by tying people to trees and covering them in honey. While they're still alive.
The wood elves trap.
Tie people,
Yeah.
live people, to trees in the middle of the jungle and slather them in honey as a trap for other humans.
I see.
Where the humans, are, I guess, literally eaten very slowly alive by insects.
Well, that's lovely.
Mhm.
Very lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, if we're talking parasitic wasps, I don't know, you think it could take like weeks for eggs to hatch? Then again, with any kind of parasitic creature, it's a matter of like them eating around all of the vital organs to keep something alive as long as possible. So,
Yeah, with that, it was more of a if they like immediately take their prey in front of like the queen, and then it gets larvae.
You're not sure.
No.
You don't know
no.
of any bees doing this. Wasps,
no,
like parasitic
exactly.
wasps, live all by themselves and they do it alone.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was a 10 after all.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, he thinks about this and he's like, I don't really know of any, like any creatures I can compare it to. Like there's not really this big bees anywhere, and they don't really. Other bee species don't really take live prey. Could be like parasitic wasps, maybe, but I mean, these fuckers were not wasps, they were bees.
Well, wasp bees, they all belong to the Apidae family. It's not too much difference. Well, these are also mutated creatures, so I suppose normal natural laws don't really apply to these.
Yeah. Well,
No matter. If Vincent is still alive and hasn't been eating, either they're using him as reserve or they're incubating their eggs. In which case, might be a bit too late for him. I suppose we'll see. But we shan't waste any more time. You all should probably get a lay down, especially Zarius. The way I think he's already laying down.
I can't give him another tablet to get him back up. Also, double check, yeah. A whole lot of potions as well. Lauren, how much mud did you have left?
I believe I have 3 salves left. Let me check.
I think you used one last time.
No,
We used one. We used that greater healing potion, right?
we opted for the greater healing potion instead. Because the mud can be used to get rid of diseases and, potentially the parasites, maybe. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's it gonna be? What kind of rest?
Short rest.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, we should probably move a little bit out of the way.
Okay, where?
Is this like a cave? Well, not cave, like a circle formation.
It's like a small ditch.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know why that happened. Goodbye, go away. That doesn't look too bad. We could like take cover in the rocks, or we could do the same here. I can't pick because I have the pen. We do the same here. We could go below the arch, and then like around here.
Would it be possible to?
I have a better idea.
Oh.
I'm gonna pop a tiny hut.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I suppose.
Because he's going to pull out his book. And yeah, I'm gonna sit against the rock here next to Zari. Next to Zari's unconscious body. I'm gonna start chanting some runes, and after 10 minutes, zoop, little dome of force appears.
I know you can make hands, but I didn't know you could make balls as well.
I can make a
Hey,
lot
roll
of
me a
things.
d12 to see if anything happens in those 10 minutes that you sit here.
Sure.
Because it's doomed us all. I take care of Zarius while he's out.
10 bees appear.
Roll me a d100.
That's a 94. One more than what I rolled before.
Okay. As you guys are sitting there, like, hunkering down, pulling yourselves back together. Peculiar little thing happens. Another gust of wind rolls on by. And carried upon it, you see a flash of red as you see the little, like, petals of a single flower dancing upon the wind as it flutters by all of you. And disappears because nobody does anything. Dokas, your task, tiny hut.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sleeping. So.
Well, I was gonna ask about a herbalism check, but that is okay.
What?
No, Amber very quickly said that no one did anything about it, but
I didn't say very quickly. I waited like 10 to 15 seconds and there was just silence, so
Oh, I thought there
I
was
moved
more to
along.
come.
Yeah, same.
Well, I'm sleeping, so.
Yep. It's no worries though. Thorns wouldn't have interacted with it anyway. He was taking care of Tokas. I mean, Zarius.
Little sword. Right. I guess there won't be any forensicing to do because I gotta keep this house up. So I'll take a normal short rest as well.
Alright, go ahead.
I'll spomp a hit die. Yeah, that's good enough. And also spomp this skip for even more spell slots. We are spell slotting it here. Damn. Almost max the full again.
Roll me 3 more d12s.
For the long rest? For the rest, sorry.
Yeah.
12, 12, and 11. Holy shit.
Roll me 1 more d100.
That's a good thing, right? Like, high is good. 98. Why do I keep rolling so high? Oh, please.
Flower blew off in that direction. And came from up there. Meanwhile, during your short rest, sitting in this opaque dome, huddled together. Nobody healed Zarius?
I mean, yeah, that's what
Doesn't
like
seem like it.
what I
I
was.
don't have any
waiting
healing.
for.
I'm a wizard.
I love you guys, but
Yeah,
can you
I-
please just
Why
like...
do you say guys? None of us can heal Zarius. What are we supposed to do?
I can.
Yeah,
Then why
I-
did you?
I tried to check how you were doing on resources. That's why I asked about the mud, and I was going to ask. Well, I was not going to say how much juice you had left because Lawrence did not like that. Last time Victoria
Oh.
said
What
that.
OJ you got in the can, brother?
You literally think it's demeaning.
We can use a dose of black mire mud. It's not a problem. Get Zarius up.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, though.
No.
I made it
I
for a
just-
reason.
Yes, I know. It's just, I had to restart all my things.
Oh.
It's my audio
Mhm.
issue. Yeah, I was right. I do have 3 uses left.
Yeah, just pop one on Zarius so we can take a short rest as well.
That's
Sadly,
what
he's
I was-
not gonna get his spell slots back. But...
Zarius is gonna just like.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Zarius. Or should I say, limbo. You've died.
Yeah, that's certainly what it fucking feels
I'll be
like.
with you soon.
I think I heard God.
No, that was just me. I'm thankful for the flattery, though.
First roll, second roll, third roll, fourth roll.
Feel pleasantly
Excellent.
warm, but not too warm. It's like a dry sort of room temperature.
No. Okay. Oh, this is bad. I look at another wound, and I'm again slow.
We could take they could try a medicine check to close wounds, right? During a short rest.
Short
Yeah.
resting? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I was down again, so yeah.
Is anyone gonna attempt?
Yeah,
I
need
mean,
these
I
stuff after.
said I was taking care of it.
Right, go for it.
I popped
It's
4 of
easy.
his hit die for Alphonse.
Hey,
Amber,
What's
Yeah.
happened?
first aid or...
You're short resting.
Oh.
It's first aid, yes.
Okay.
Hog.
21.
Success, the wound is closed. Not
Nice.
gone, but
That's fine.
closed.
Just 2.
Can you close this other one as well?
How many can I do in a rest?
Infinite, that's not gone.
Yeah, he needs a conce or then the
I
rest.
think that's only that's a long rest.
Success.
A conce or the end of a rest, yeah.
Long rest.
Sorry that I didn't specify long rest.
Well,
That's
in
fine.
this case, the specifics are important.
Correct.
As you're sitting there in your opaque dome for an hour, bees, like giant bees, scour the area. None of them can get to you or see you, per se, but some of them come as close as to walk right across your dome, like clicking along the outside and buzzing and humming. You can feel their vibrations
That sounds lovely.
through the ground.
Can I take that time to study the bees? As I'm literally like a safari man observing natural
Sure.
fauna. Thank you, I love it. I'm gonna make. Can I make a? What is it? Beast lore? No. What would it be? I would like to make a check. Yeah, a check to understand this creature better as I get to witness them up close.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of check do you say that would be?
Animal studying check.
Love the animal studying check.
I guess a wisdom beast lore or something.
Alright.
Actually, it'll probably be a wisdom. I mean, a wisdom monstrosity lore also works because technically they're not beasts, but you know.
Lore. Monstrosities. That's just a straight wisdom check. Let's go.
Oh.
13.
Yes, Vittoria.
No, I'm slow today, so never mind.
If you wanted to help, you can. It's okay.
Yeah, that is indeed what I was gonna say.
Skill. Nice.
Alright. As you study the bees, at first they seem agitated as they enter the area and find all of this gore spread about, but after they can't find anything for a while, the bees almost seem to settle. And then they begin a meticulous process of digging through the gore and the grass. And that is when the two of you come to the realization that these bees are in fact still acting like bees would, except they're not really doing things the normal way. As bees would normally go out to flowers and suck up the nectar with their proboscis, these bees are instead drinking blood, gulping it down, and taking it with them. They clear nearly the entire area of every drop of it that they can get their hands on. And by the time they've had their fill, they move along.
Vittoria's just gonna say, he's looking at Tokas with a straight face, and he's like,
He's writing down notes.
yeah, he's like, why the fuck did it have to be vampiric bees?
I'm not sure it's vampiric bees. I have a few ideas. I guess
Sound effects.
suppositions. Oh my
Could be
god.
carnivorous bees.
Oh fuck. Let me just turn that down. That was disgusting.
I
Perhaps.
can't believe I found a fucking 8-minute mac and cheese ASMR compilation.
Yeah, the stereo.
Oh yes.
No, you don't want to listen to my 10 hours one?
No, I'm okay. I would call them vampiric bees. Cannibals, perhaps. I mean, they're carrying the blood of their own, well, comrades, species, kin. Most of the times, pollen is brought back to the beehive to create nectar, which is then fed. It's a whole ecosystem. I wonder if they have the same use for blood.
Didn't I look around and say, didn't Vincent try the honey?
I have no idea. I haven't talked to Vincent really.
I
But
look at Victoria. You said that, right? You said that out loud.
No, I see. I said he said that Vincent ended by saying, "Do you want some honey?"
Oh yeah, no, but that I understand the context there.
Yeah.
But if they are bees and they behave like bees, they seem to do so, they must be producing honey out of blood, which is all in and all of itself a curious little chemical process. I wonder how the transposition of red blood cells can turn into such a sweet nectar.
Why would you think it's sweet?
Well, stereotypically, honey is sweet.
Yeah, but
That's because it's made out of nectar. It's not
yeah,
made out
I
of
look-
pollen. Pollen is what bees accidentally take with them.
I look at you and just say, it's like, yeah, but there's carnivorous bees and their honey smells like rotting pulp.
That's
Do
what
you know that, Zarius?
smelled?
Well,
Do
I
you,
know
do you just like
Mark
know
knows
this
that. I
fact
think-
about bees?
I think this is just a random bee fact. Sorry, knows. I guess it's also the only fact I know about bees. About Mark knows about bees.
So you're telling me you tasted the honey of carnivorous bees before?
No, you can smell it.
So you met carnivorous bees before?
Well, just like this. I do like a very small.
It's I suppose they're just enlarged species of their kin then. Must be pretty foul smell. Well, I suppose we'll know only by going there. Right. Lucas closes his
I
book.
think we should leave.
If everyone is ready and, well, all fixed up, I suppose we can go.
Yeah. Let's try and.
Oh yeah, they're called vultures.
As long as Vincent isn't already dried out like a raisin.
Well, if he's stuffing himself full of honey, then probably he's not exactly being harassed too much.
I will start casting ritual casting speak with animals.
Sarius, what are you doing? We're going.
No, as we're still in the bubble, I can do that while
as a
resting,
short,
right?
okay, short resting. Right. Well, I suppose it's time to go. Ta-ta. I look at the. Actually, I don't even have to dispel the ball. I just stand up. I walk outside of it. Zoop. The bubble almost like thins down like a soap bubble, and
How do you walk through that wall?
magic, of course.
Damn.
Hmm.
The sudden drop.
Actually, not a wall to anyone, because you can all pass through it.
The sudden drop in pressure that appears when.
Sudden drop in pressure, humidity goes a lot
Yeah.
higher. The air is like damp, moist. It's hot.
It's also
like
dark by now.
Dark,
Damn.
exactly. The dim, nicely lit, blue light, soaking, nice light was inside the dome disappears. It's black everywhere.
Oh boy. All right. And Vittorio, he sees where the snake egg of location is pulling us. It's still south.
Think so. Remember?
What?
Snake egg still pointing south?
Yep.
Okay. Right.
South.
Let's get him moving.
Yeah.
Vittorio, he's like, let's at least try and be a bit quiet this time around. I know that's really not our strong suit, but you know.
I don't even own a suit. Alright.
Lawrence, you and Alphonse lose dark vision.
No, just Alphonse.
Just Alphonse. You're gonna
Ah,
if you
my
have
eyes.
always got. If you always have dark vision, you're gonna have to set that on your token because your token just doesn't have any vision.
Oh, okay. I have it on my. I thought I put it on my. Prototype token. I'll put the correction.
Let's go.
Since I'm blind, Alphonse will follow 5 feet directly behind literally anyone.
Lawrence
I'll
will
just
give you a little. Lawrence will give you a candle.
Andel.
Is this
And he'll double the light, so it's 10 feet of dim light.
is this dark vision thing like a secondary or alternate use of your channel divinity?
I'm first level cleric. I don't have channel divinity.
Oh, what is it then? Oh, it's a
So
class
it's
feature.
just a-
Never mind.
Yeah,
okay.
my first level
Oh,
class
yeah,
feature.
Yeah, all right, okay. That is all right.
Give me that flickering light animation right now.
Whoa.
Yes. Flickering dim light. Oof.
Yay, I have candle.
Candle.
Yes,
Alright.
when you weren't here when this happened, but Lawrence used to walk around with a fucking candle. Like just in fights, she'd just be holding a candle in one hand.
Fucking
otherwise-
Scrooge
party
when he
just-
walks around his house with a fucking candle on his little.
So kind of mean that you call him Scrooge, but you know.
Damn, I didn't know that Tokas wears a pair of glasses without lenses in them, and
I didn't know Vincent is ambidextrous.
and that pair belonged to his
Hmm.
father.
Strange. If you listened to what I said, you would have known that like a long time ago. Haha.
Damn. Are you implying that Tokas tells us things? That's kind of news to me.
Yeah, well, passive,
Yeah.
you know.
Okas never
Like
tells
thrown
us.
out
Feast.
mention.
I mean, we're just acquaintances after all.
You are, how did you know?
Oh my god, guys.
How did you know?
What?
Lucas is our party acquaintance. Let's go.
We just all happen to know him.
Yeah.
We all happen to know him.
It's like whenever the party gets back to Kundrakar in Hagal, it's like, who's this guy who's in like our statue in the town square?
I had a very interesting fact about Omari, but I read too slow and I couldn't finish it. Such.
That's very sad.
It's over for you. We'll never recover from this.
Not financially, at least.
Yeah. Reminds me of that one episode of The Simpsons where like Marge is like, "What's my eye color, Homer?" And Homer's like, and then she like covers her eyes for like the rest of the episode until he. Members.
Now, I want you guys to make a stealth check, but Alphonse has a fucking candle, so...
What do you mean, PB? I thought the rules were like you only have to make the check when you're getting perceived that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
can
feel
be
like-
perceived,
yeah.
trust me.
Don't worry,
Alright.
guys. Also, we're very slow, because I'm slow.
This man slows us. What do you mean? Your thing got closed.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I'm not
true.
slow. I'm just
Yeah,
not
more
good
than-
at skulking.
Yeah.
We're doing
So,
skulking,
seven.
right?
Concealment? Or skulking?
Concealment is concealing yourself. This is skulking. What do you
Is
mean?
there any point in me rolling stealth? I've got a
I
fucking
don't
big ass
have
candle in the middle of the
advantage.
line.
I have disadvantage, Gabe.
Is it even going to do anything?
There is. Maybe you roll like a nat 20 and you help this average that's like slowly sinking down deeper and deeper.
Amber.
All I'm saying, if I was the DM and there was a player that had a candle and wanted to roll stealth, it doesn't matter if they rolled a 10 or a bloody 55. You're not stealthing with a candle. My friend.
It's dim light.
Hey man, you're welcome to bring up this point to me. Hell, you're even fucking welcome to put out the candle. That candle is yours. It's your responsibility. It exists for you. All right.
It's your candle!
I just fucking gave it to you because you're fucking blind as a bat.
Thank you, Father.
You're welcome. You have
I mean, I
sinned.
presume that if you guys are like, oh my god, guys, we should totally go stealth mode, just turn off the fucking candle instead of
See,
keeping
Amber
it.
do we hear
chastises
the
us for
bees,
not
Amber?
going stealthy, and they makes fun of us when we go stealthy. Like,
I mean, you
this
try
is
to go stealthy with a candle,
toxic
like in hand, you
relationship, man.
know.
Oh no,
I
we are
shall,
not trying to go
Toxic.
stealthy. It's fucking Brandon that's trying to go stealthy with his fucking candle.
I mean,
Wait,
he
but-
isn't. He actually said the opposite.
Um,
Why are we
You put
arguing
out the
about that?
candle. Doesn't put out the candle. She is still.
Brandon,
Car's
what do you
still
want to do?
glowing.
Do you want to put out the candle?
I
or
will
stealth?
snuff out the
Oh.
candle and stick 5 feet away from someone so that I can follow them.
Alright.
Suddenly have. Kind of suspicious.
Amber,
I have
do
an
we hear
idea. Can I have Radigan move Alphonse's hair like Ratatouille,
What the fuck?
and then like pilot Alphonse?
That's not how
So-
this works.
Why not? It's like pull this.
Someone else was trying to ask me a question.
Damn. All right, just ignore mine, I guess. Yeah. Goodbye. Good night.
That's not a question. You were just trying to
I know. I
ratatouille him
asked
around.
you if I could.
So, Amber, do
Yeah.
we hear the bees?
Yeah, most assuredly.
Then I have a more important question.
Oh,
What
whoops.
are they talking about?
What are
He's
they
not talking
tasting?
about anything. You hear the
They're
buzzing of
monstrosities.
bees.
Oh, guy.
Well, it's actually a really good skulking check from everyone.
Well, I mean, 1 second. I had to find skulking in this intricately designed NPC sheet.
It's not
I mean,
20.
do you-
Okay,
do
you
you
don't
hear
have to
this
read that.
Intricately designed!
I mean, do you have disadvantage?
Yeah, I do, so I'll make that 5 at disadvantage. Don't worry.
I didn't
homie. Thanks
actually
for
know
that.
what
I
skills
agree.
this
You already
character
rolled a
has, so I
Ah,
gave
there
him
you
Oh
go.
my God, stop
There's-
wasting that 20.
There's my disadvantage, homie. Thanks for the reminder. So,
No, you already had
Mayo!
That was your second roll.
So
No, the other one was a deck save. It's
We don't
different.
re-roll. We
No.
keep
We
the
don't
dice
re-roll those.
because
Yeah, you keep
if you
it.
think about it, in like normal play, if you roll a dice,
Okay.
you have the modifiers later.
I see.
What I'm
It's
hearing-
not
Well, it's a 5.
Not 20s.
so what I'm hearing is that
That's
we,
fine.
we ignore the 5 and then he rolled 2 20s.
Ah, yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
success,
20
fail,
drop
success,
goes to-
success,
I might as well have the fucking candle lit.
fail.
I'll hold your hand, don't worry.
Wait, who's failing? Because it couldn't be me. No other
You and
5.
Zarius failed.
Only
Yeah,
2 of
well,
you fail.
both of us. I'm holding your hand, so we're both failing. Like we're just like.
Oh, my little failures.
Doesn't
But
my
you move
sword
as a
have to roll
group, so it doesn't
stealth
matter.
check?
I love
It's
being
literally a
failure.
hovering sword. It doesn't even. It.
It can't make sound.
Yep.
It literally hardly even moves.
Let's
It's so
go.
epic.
Also, just looks like a potato. Like,
go.
It has
what
like a
are they gonna
legendary
do?
item aura around it, you know, like when you drop something.
As you guys creep through. Wait, am I loading the right one? No, I'm loading the wrong one. There we go.
Vincent acts a lot more stupid than he really is because he knows in his heart that other people love the way when they feel smart something. I didn't read the entire thing.
Dab, you guys gave too long of thingies. Too long of
Yeah.
checks.
It's okay. I'll write up like a really long one.
No, don't worry. We're just gonna get shiter computers.
In the
That
first
works
age.
too.
True. Vincent does act stupider than he actually is.
Really? Are you telling me the handout you wrote about your character is in fact correct?
Indeed.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Let's turn off this light. Alright, and activate.
Several languages in the world find their roots in.
No.
Mine are so long. They're
My
not
wish
going to be
first.
readable.
I just saw several languages in the world, something talking.
Oh, I understand now. I can make this longer. I should have made this one longer, not the other one. I'll make the loading screen one like 8 seconds.
Oh.
All a buzz.
You don't have to. I'm practicing my rap god reading speeds.
Yeah, I know that you want to go beatbox champion, also rap
Yeah.
god champion.
By the end of this campaign, I'll be able to read like
Wow,
7
what the
lines
fuck
of
is that?
text in like a second.
What the
Good
fuck
that
is
you can
that?
that you can finish my campaign Bible in approximately a month.
Oh, nice.
Well, I see that.
I want to fucking
Well, I
hug
don't-
You
this
hear
wall.
it before you see it.
Don't leave
Because
me.
up above in the sky, if it weren't already getting dark, the sun would be blotted out by this humongous swarm
Hmm.
of bees.
Does it look scary, guys?
Oh, it's a swarm of bees, okay.
Oh,
Every now and again, a couple of them almost break off from the group to go off in a direction. And every now and again, bees are added to the swarm. They either come from one of the cardinal directions, or they come from an area just below the swarm of bees, a little bit southward. And they fly up to join the swarm. As it sort of circles the area.
slow the fuck down.
Just trying to keep up with Zarius. So that I don't become
Hey.
blinded by the
I
light.
highly recommend you don't fucking move up so fast.
Just
Water.
following Zarius, my homie.
The water sloshes into your boots as the point of this riverbed that you've reached actually has a little bit of water collected in it from the rainy season.
Important question, Amber. How deep is that collection?
No more than a foot or two.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a wisdom save for myself. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. As you feel Zarius' hand,
again if you make any fucking noise.
Zarius will squeeze your hand in panic for a moment, Alphonse. As he sinks deeper than expected.
Well, I've lost his hand. Why is he? I follow.
Oh fuck.
Vittorio, as you climb up and out of the river
Oh.
and begin to scuttle across the grass,
Oh.
you suddenly feel very exposed.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to go towards the trees here.
Yeah, it would have been nice if there was trees all the way around, right? If you just had some cover, but there's just not a lot of cover to be found here, Vittorio.
Oh shit.
Oh, does it just look at
I
us
believe
as
you
we're out?
exposed us.
And that's what some of those bees think as well.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, Amber. If we are noticed and it's clear that we're noticed, Zaris will just say, "Halt!" in B.
Nice.
B.
They're monstrosities. They can't understand
He
you.
does not know the difference.
Fair enough. He
I don't know
doesn't
if they're
know.
monstrosities. They're just bees.
Well, kind of figure it
They
out.
are bees.
Are some
He
of
is-
us still hidden, the ones that rolled higher than average?
No, it's a group check.
Damn it! I hate this group check thing.
Thicker
Welcome.
than your
Don't
average,
worry.
Papa Doc.
I look at the bee, say, "Halt!"
You violated the law.
Stop right there, flying scum.
Look at the big bee. Halt.
There's no big bee, it's a swarm of bees.
No, I'll look at the swarm of bees, say, "Halt."
Some of the bees break away from the swarm, and it's almost like the swarm disperses into like groups of smaller swarms.
I've never
There
heard bees
is
make that
the
noise before.
droning, the buzzing of hundreds of wings. And not quite a panic, but there is a disjointed sound that echoes through this swarm. It sounds kind of like the language of bees, Azarius, but also distorted, morphed. It is like 1,000 voices speak as one, and yet they speak not the language of the bees. They speak the language of something far greater, something larger, something from beyond
This
I
this world.
see what you did there.
You know when White joked and said that these guys were Aether Kindred? Yeah, that was funny when that was a joke.
When I joked,
Oh, I thought it was a joke.
it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
Never a joke.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why so serious?
I need to.
You know what?
bias.
Learn the language of these bees.
You need to stop being so serious.
I'm telling you, this is the language of the bees. Halt.
As that droning sound echoes throughout the area. And you hear the disjointed voices of the bees cry out that they are under attack. They begin to swell up, and the swarm rises and expands and begins to take on a strange shape.
A sword.
Not that of a swarm of bees, a blob. But it stretches and stretches into long, gangly limbs, into a face, but most importantly, antlers that branch and branch and branch infinitely out into the heavens. Party. Something glows within the center of these bees. As for but a moment, their scintillating carapaces are illuminated as though by witchlight. And you see the visage, not of large insects, but those of a great beast. And its fell presence immediately cloaks you and presses down upon each and every single one of you.
Oh no.
And while I pull up this little image of my beast, I need everyone to make me a wisdom save against fear.
Stop making wisdom
No,
saves.
I've
Oh, but I
advanced.
rolled my good wisdom save, so here comes the
Oh,
bad
it's fine.
one.
I've got my
I've-
familiar rolling.
I've advanced like 6 levels, so I have the aura that prevents me from being feared. Thanks.
I have a picture of what the bees look like. Well, vaguely.
Still, I still think it's so funny that Zoris is supposed to be a scaredy cat, and he has such a good wisdom save.
Okay, you
It's just
fail. You failed, Zoris. Now
like-
you're
No,
shitting
he's
yourself.
overcoming
You've
his
decided to
fear.
fail.
Oh fuck! Why are the bees looking like that? That don't look like no bees to me.
I don't know, man. That looks like
It's
a
not
pretty.
bees, it's beeswax.
They look like bees.
This is all.
Bees nuts.
No.
Hold up. That is not. That's not a bee.
Oh really?
Really?
What are you talking? Oh, that is a
You're
bee.
looking
What
at
do you
the
mean?
image, like.
That is
Do
a
you not see
beast.
the little beak like that looks very like bee-like?
Yep, yeah, and the antler,
behind
and
him is a
the
stinger.
and the fact that it's a
Yeah, the 4
quadrupedal.
legs, the bees
Yeah,
have,
yeah,
yeah.
yep, yep, yep,
The
yep,
rib
yep, yep.
cage with like
The tail,
15,000
the
ribs.
classic tail.
Stinger, I'll have you know. It's just long stinger.
Is that everyone? No, I
No,
missed Victoria.
I need to roll as well.
Looks like the Wendigo. That's what I'm thinking of when you see that image.
That's called the beast.
I like the other several creatures that are also mutated to fuck in that picture. That's nice.
Those are also bees.
Oh,
Welcome
nice,
to
nice,
the
nice, nice.
Purag Empire, citizens.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the bee zone.
I'll use an inspiration for advantage.
That's a great idea. You don't want to fail a fear check against this guy, because I don't think fear is the only thing you'll get.
I don't see my own roll.
You have a
You
20.
rolled a 20.
20,
All right,
20,
that's
17, and 20. Pretty good.
Amber, can you also post the image in Foundry? Thank you.
And we cooking with these wisdom saves today, homie.
Yeah, we're literally cooking. here.
Damn, you're cooking.
Anyway, all of you failed.
Cock. Yeah,
Yeah. So anyway, DC 35 pathetic.
I wouldn't be surprised if the DC was so high. Knowing this guy. I wonder what his relationship with the skinwalkers. They have very similar iconography.
Yeah.
Just because they're a little shaped, they're kind of the same. So
Just because the little
Little bigoted of
skinwalker
you.
pill, yeah.
Skinwalker build.
Yeah, this does look like a skinwalker.
Luckily,
it
it isn't.
Of all the
or-
skinwalkers,
Okay.
this is one of them.
I say, but this doesn't look like the skinwalkers I know. But yeah, skinwalker. Yeah.
A skinwalker is a skinwalker, and this is a guy.
No, it's not. It's a
Wolves
culmination
on
of bees.
skin.
It's a swarm of bees.
It's one of the. It's like that school of fish that has that kind of like embiggening tactic where all of the school separates really big so that large predator fish can't attack it. It's the same,
Actually.
but with
But they
bees.
are the predator fish.
Oh fuck! Wait, hold on.
It's actually this one that I want this track.
They're actually just wishy-washies from Pokemon.
It's fine.
No.
It actually looks far scarier than it really is. It's a common tactic with swarm-like creatures to look bigger than they are.
You know, I'll hide behind you just in case it is kind of scary.
That's fine by me.
Yo, what happened to Alphonse? Wow.
Whamp.
I was gonna say, I mean, you know, if we all die here, at least Vincent didn't die. But then I realized if we all die here, Vincent also dies. So,
Yeah, look, you're in a weird wasp nest of this guy.
so.
Die? What do you mean? We'll just reload the game like a Baldur's game.
Oh, nice.
Good idea.
You quick save, right? Yep.
Wait, so we failed the dex save. Okay, reload the save. So we all roll dex again prior to the stealth check.
Rage? Yeah,
Pause this
let's
room.
go.
No, I would not like to rage.
Can you imagine you
looking
make
for
the wizard
another
rage
page
now
in
the
my
can't
book.
cast spells?
Maybe that's what we need in this party. A barbarian.
Yeah, don't worry, if I die, I'll bring one in.
Oh, same, Homer. Let's just be a group of barbarians.
We should. That's what I want. That's what I want to try. You know, meat brigade style, like
The meat
five-
brigade.
5 different
What
Valak
did
and
you just say?
barbarians coming
That
in.
does sound funny.
What the fuck did I just hear?
The meat brigade. It's like
Brigade.
5 different renegade
So I did hear that right.
Valakan, like barbarian warriors that have been exiled from their tribes. They just kind of huddle together, and the smarter of them thinks, "Hey man, we should make a tribe of our own. Let's go pillage shit and become rich." And thus the meat brigade was born.
Wow. That's my favorite lore of all time.
Easy. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, I think we should make a pact right here, right now. If we all die to bees, we all become barbarians.
I agree.
And we call ourselves the Meat Brigade.
Kind of cool
Yeah.
though, you know, like
We're
everyone,
just-
each one of
We're
us.
just going to ask Amber, yo, can you do the meat brigade session?
Is that for the meat brigade? If you show up to session, you need at least 200 grams of like protein shake
Damn.
in your backpack.
Do we have to start going to the gym so that we can play this?
Exactly. Every time
Damn.
you want to make an attack roll, you have to do 10 push-ups. If you can't, you fail.
Damn.
Alright, party.
Yes, DM.
The
What?
air grows heavier and heavier.
I don't know a lot of strength.
Nyctimus, pale and sickly crescent,
No.
is the only moon that dares to grace the sky on
Concern.
this night. And it casts feeble shards of light through gnarled branches, creating an eerie, flickering mosaic upon you all. Before you stands a grotesque behemoth of unfathomable horror. A beast taller than trees, undulating and shifting with nightmarish fluidity.
Oh, fuck. It is before us then.
This is a run angle?
Yeah.
This is
fine.
It's
a
more-
escape. Oh, sorry.
Is both gaping and non-existent. Its antlers coil upwards to consume the night itself. And in that instance, fear, primal, gut-wrenching terror grips your very soul as every single one of you fails.
Yeah, of course we did.
DC 21!
DC
it's not
25
fucking
pathetic! What
21.
As the ground
Oh.
beneath you shifts and buckles and the world itself recoils at the presence of this abomination. It sinks and sinks. And like the last strands, like the last droplets sinking through an hourglass, the world condenses and opens.
Oh, we fucked up so bad.
Oh, man.
The beast.
Ember, I would like to not fail this. Can I use Favor by the Gods?
Is it
You've
like a
wor-
short
you could
rest?
use it.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
24! Silence, backseat DM.
Fail.
And while everyone can feel their sanity slipping away and unraveling like a thread, those threads all pull together, they tangle up, and they clink down into a basin. The beast gains 1 d6.
No!
As all of you are now so welcome to the Burang Empire. The beast gains 1 dice in its pool. And the party Because what if you manage to somehow save? Gains 1 resolve. And then the beast, just like your sanity, begins to unravel, with bees scattering in all directions, and some of them zeroing in on your location, descending upon the party.
Big concern. Big concern.
Lawrence hefts the sunblade up towards the beast, the broken blade, glimmering in the light of Nyctimus.
With most of the party pinned to the ground in fear. We will go into next session with a tiny little encounter with some bees.
EP little encounter. EP.
But we have now opened our influence dice pool.
Love it.
I
Can't wait.
have no clue what that is.
Oh, is this what
Me
Dread?
too. But
Okay.
I own 1 resolve. We are the proud owner of 1 resolve party, and that guy
It's a pool.
only has one sphere.
Nice. It's a pool, and he has a D6.
Correct. It is indeed. Actually, is it a d6 for you guys as well?
Don't know.
It is actually a d6 for you guys. We will discuss
Yes!
afterwards in what ways you can use these resolve dies, but no, that the beast can also gain them. And he will use them against you. And
Oh, is
today
it a
won't be the
fight?
last day.
Mechanic rather than like a longevity mechanic.
Who knows?
If it's a thing I'm thinking
Ooh.
about, it's long, but we'll see.
We will see next time.
Yeah. Thank you very much for hosting, Amber.
Thanking you.
Thank you.
Can't wait for Vincent to fly into
Yeah.
combat to help.
Yeah, I assume he's tamed a nice bee by now, honestly.
Yep.
He's hit it on with the queen bee.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
Hardness.
Quindy.
yeah, thanks everyone for playing, and thank you everyone that stuck around and watched. If you're watching on YouTube, you are also appreciated very much.
Until next time.
Yeah, until next time, and yeah, stop by tomorrow for some Calamica. Alright. Bye bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.